Stand up, New York Met fans. We are back. Second spring training game of the year. I am super thrilled to be calling this game with you guys. Sexy Gold, Cushman, New York Mets in the house, MH in the house, Chris Sonor. I saw Tam Hill, Cesar Munoz in the house. What is going on? Yes, the game is going to be starting at 1:10. Figured I'd come on for about 25 minutes. We talk some baseball. Sexy Gold in the house. Crazy Dog, stand up. Pro Caccini in the house. Alex Sports in the house. Jack V8 all the way from Germany. Brooklyn Hernandez in the house. Steven Mendez. Bobby Woodruff. Sean Rosas. Do me a favor, guys. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Chris Sonor is in the house. A big Padre fan. I'm just so pumped up that baseball is finally back. And we as Met fans get to see the Degrominator on the hill today. Last year's Cy Young Award winner, Joe Lutz. What's going on, my man? So I prepared a couple of slides before the game. I have the pitching matchups. I have the starting lineups. I have the Vegas odds of who's going to win the division. Michael, what's going on, my man? Anthony Simonelli, what's going on? You like the scoreboard? Yeah, I'm going to try to update it as much as I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with the balls and strikes. It's going to be a lot of work. But definitely the runs and the outs and all that, I'll be able to keep updated. The Degrominator. Oh, I can't wait. Crazy Dog, stand up. Gritty Giant. Connor Burke, Redskins 24/7. I appreciate that. So, here we go. I have a couple of slides. Rogue Dog, what's going on, my man? So, I'll start with the Vegas odds. Just so you guys get an idea, Bobby Woodruff, what's going on, my man, of how close people think this division is going to be. It is going to be tooth and nail. Alex Sports, I appreciate that. This is the NL East odds so far this year as of today. You've got the Phillies coming in just over 2-1. They're 2.25-1. The Nationals 2.5-1. The Braves are 3-1, and the Mets are 3.52-1. 3.25-1. So they're basically all within 2 to 3-1 to win the division. It is a complete crapshoot, a horse race. And I think the reason the Mets aren't a little higher is because they have a lot of new parts. They're coming off a year where they were disappointing. They went 77-85. But I think the Mets have just as much talent as any team in this division. Obviously, Bryce Harper signing with the Phillies would make them. I think that is why they're the favorite now. I think they're anticipating Bryce Harper to sign with the Phillies. But I think the Mets are right there. I think anyone can win this division. The Marlins, of course, are 25-1 because they are an atrocious franchise. But these four teams at the top, I could see any one of those four winning the division this year. I think it's going to be a really fun baseball season for National League East fans. What's going on, Stain? Thank you for tuning in the stream. Fox87, do me a favor and stand up. John's in the house. What's going on? Timothy, what's going on? Bobby. And then Marlins are going to win the World Series. Yeah. Rogue wants some peanuts and Cracker Jack. Skins fan all day. Do me a favor and stand up. And then I wanted to give you guys the pitching matchup. Chuck Sharks, what's going on, my man? I wanted to give you guys the pitching matchup today. Arthur, what's going on, my man? So here's the pitching matchup. You got Jacob deGrom, who won the Cy Young Award last year. We all know how good of a pitcher he is. He was the best pitcher in baseball last year, the Degrominator. Going up against Rogelio Armenteros. I think he's a prospect. I brought up his stats. In the Houston Astros farm system. He's never pitched in the majors. He's pitched 4 years in the minor leagues. He has a career ERA of 3.18 in the minors, of course. So, you know, Menza. Not the best for a minor league pitcher, but we'll see what the Mets can do against him today. So there's the pitching matchup, and we'll get to the lineups in a second. Let's get right back to the chat. Am I lagging? I don't think I am. I think it looks good. Sexy Goat, the numbers are too small. Like my, oh, you know what? All right, hold on one second. You're right. They are probably too small. Let me expand them. There you go. I'll just expand the ERA. There's his ERAs. His ERA 3.69 in 2015, 3.53 2016, 2.04 2017, and then last year for AAA, he pitched to a 3.04 ERA. 3.74 rather, with a 3.18 career ERA. 29 wins, 13 losses throughout his minor league career. So that's who the Mets are going up against today from the Astros. The game is on WPIX, channel 11 where I am. WB, it used to be called. I don't know what it is for you guys. You won your softball game. Good stuff, my man. 17-8. Kevo in the chat. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Yes, he might be a good prospect. Meet the Mets. There you go. There's my singing for the day. Michael's in the house. Did you see that Marwin Gonzalez deal? I would have rather had him than Jed Lowry. Yeah, I like Jed, but you're right. I probably would have rather had him. Jed's coming off a career year where he had 99 RBIs. I don't expect that again at 34 years of age, but I do like the pickup by the Mets. Joe Musa, do me a favor and stand up. Landon's in the house. NASCAR racing is today. Well, I don't watch that, so I'm doing baseball. John in the house. Nope, not going to do the Philly song. Not going to do the Philly song. Texas Liberty in the house. Typing in some Mets. I like that. I like it. Got a guy from Texas rooting for the Mets. Chris, what's your favorite Sinatra song? I don't know all the names. I like The Summer Wind. I don't remember the name of that song. The Summer Wind. My voice. I don't want to ruin my voice today. I got 3 streams to do. The Honey is out. What's going on, BK Sports Talk? Thank you for tuning in. Fly me to the moon. Bobby Woodruff. Chris, did you hear about the trade between the Giants and the... No, I did not. No, I did not. Give me a tomahawk. No. You know what I will do? If there's any Braves fans in here, they probably know this chant. Larry. Chipper Jones used to kill the Mets. And we used to always chant that, and he would still hit a home run. I'm a big... love baseball. I played baseball in high school. Love watching it. That pimp guy, Houston in the chat. It's going to be a good game today, Houston fans. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. Looking forward to calling this game with you guys. Piazza was the best. He named his daughter Shay. Yes, he did. Chipper Jones did name his first daughter Shay because how often he used to kill the Mets. I mean, he was one of the biggest Met killers. Hiding the chest hair today. Yes, MH. Hiding it today. Yes, I'm doing the AAF. The AAF after this. My favorite baseball player of all time, I'm going to go with Edgardo Alfonso. My favorite baseball player. But I love Vladimir Guerrero. But I got to go Mets. Did you post the start? I am about to, Anthony Simonel. I'm waiting till the chat fills in a little bit. Geomon's in the house. What's going on? Chipper is... Oh, he was great. But one of the best switch hitters of all time, Chipper Jones. I mean, unbelievable. Arguably the best third baseman ever. Most people would say Mike Schmidt, but he's definitely in the discussion. So I already showed the pitching matchup. I'll show it again, and then we'll get to the starting lineup. Here's the pitching matchup. It is Jacob deGrom versus the prospect from Houston, Rogelio Armenteros. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He has a 3.18 career ERA in the minor leagues. And then for the starting lineup, I got to pull that up properly. There it is. There's your starting lineup. I'll try to make it a little bigger for you guys. We'll expand on the Astros first, then we'll go to the Mets. For the Astros, leading off, playing left field, Tony Kemp. Batting second, playing right field, Kyle Tucker. Michael Brantley will DH and bat third. Of course, there's DHs in the spring training. Tyler White will bat fourth, clean up, and he'll be playing third base. A.J. Reed will be batting in the 5 spot, playing first. Max Stassi at catcher, batting 6th. Jack Mayfield at second, batting 7th. Alex Degatti batting 8th. And Miles Straw batting 9th. So most of the, if not all, of the Astros regulars are not in this game. So you're not going to see Correa. You're not going to see Altuve. That obviously has a lot to do with the fact they're playing on the road. Road games in spring training, you generally don't play the starters. Home teams usually do. The Mets are playing a few starters. They played more of their starters yesterday. I guess a back-to-back. But leading off for the Mets will be the newly acquired center fielder. Used to be a top prospect. Hasn't done much at the pro level. We'll see if the Mets can get that turned around a bit. Keon Broxton. Batting second will be the highly coveted prospect who has not done much so far to this point in his career. The first baseman, Dominic Smith. We'll see how he performs in the spring. Batting third, the huge free agent acquisition, the newly acquired catcher, one of the top 5 catchers in the league, Wilson Ramos. Batting fourth, the number 1 prospect in the organization, who will be coming up at some point this year. We don't know if he's going to be there opening day. Hit a home run yesterday in his first at-bat. Pete Alonso batting 5th. Of course, the famous quarterback, the famous Heisman Trophy winner, who does happen to play in the Mets farm system. He's on the AAA squad, I believe, this year. Tim Tebow. Batting sixth, I looked how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm going to have to look it up again. I don't even remember how to do it, but he's a fairly good prospect. I'll call him Hechavarria, the shortstop. Batting seventh, Luis Guilherme. Batting eighth, Gregor Blanco. And batting ninth, the former first-round pick, Gavin Cecchini. He was a shortstop prospect, I believe, when the Mets first drafted him. First-round draft choice. So there is your starting lineup. There's your starting lineup. Yes, Tim Tebow is starting in the 5 spot. What did Crazy Dog say? Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Denny hit your burrito. That's the... Okay. Tebow, matter of fact, I'll pull up the stats for you guys if you want. Yeah, I'll pull them up real quick. I'll give you Tebow's stats last year. He was decent. I don't think he'll ever make the big league level, but he was decent for a guy that doesn't play baseball. Tim Tebow last year for the Mets, I think he played Double-A. Come on. All right, yeah, for the Mets Double-A affiliate in Binghamton last year, Tim Tebow batted .273. Not bad. 6 home runs, 36 RBIs in 271 at-bats. So, in about a half a season, he had 6 home runs with 36 RBIs. He batted .273. He had a .399 slugging percentage, .336 on base. Not great, but not horrible. He's not embarrassing himself. Strikeouts are high. 103 strikeouts in just under 300 at-bats. That's a lot. Christopher Hughes, what's going on? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Yeah, he's not horrible. Where's the soda poppy and the pizza? I had some pizza actually before I went live, and I'm drinking some Red Bull because I need energy for today's streams. Yes, Kyle Tucker I know is a top-rated prospect. I would imagine he did Anthony Seminole, but I don't know for sure. Because I know he was a very good baseball player. I cannot wait. This is Beltran jersey. It's a Beltran jersey. I got a few jerseys. I have a Duda, but they got rid of him. So I don't wear that anymore. I have a Wright, but he's not on the team anymore. I'm holding off on the DeGrom. I wanted to get a DeGrom a few years ago. I have a Harvey, but he's off the team. I'm holding up on the DeGrom because I don't know if they're going to sign him to a long-term deal. And Syndergaard gets hurt a lot. I'm hesitant. I'm very selective with my jerseys. Stand up, movie critic. New York Mets, New York Giants. Let's go, Mets. Enter the Dana. Just wondering, I still don't get what's an RBI. I play baseball and don't know. It's a runs batted in, Chris Senor. Runs batted in. So when a guy's on base, if you knock him in, you get an RBI. I don't get Knicks jerseys anymore because they all... Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Jose Reyes? It makes me feel happy seeing you in a Beltran jersey. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it does. I love Beltran. I thought he was an underappreciated Met. He was great. He was great. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. Ribbies, baby. Ribbies. I was more of a baseball base hit guy in high school. So Chuck Sharch was a slapper. You had a grand slam today, Joe Lutz. Good stuff. Congrats, my man. I hope that the Mets hit a home run today. Because I'm working on a home run call. And, it's a work in progress. But I hope a Met hits a home run today. Because that'll be fun to call it. Just trying to get the... Yeah, okay. So the game will be on in 10 minutes. It's 1 o'clock. You gotta love Beltran. Great ball player, even greater man. Yeah, I love Beltran. Love Beltran. Great center fielder. Definitely gonna be great. Probably one of the top 5 switch hitters of all time. Chris, I'm walking in the city. Well, I missed what you said, but you're walking in the city. You're still tuning in. I'll be live all day, buddy. Movie critic, I appreciate the stopping by here, though. I do appreciate that. Chris, don't get a DeGrom jersey. There's a jinx. When people buy jerseys, they either get hurt, decline, or get traded. Hold off on a DeGrom jersey. I'm going to hold off. Who's your favorite player all time in Mets history? MH says. Well, I'm not going to say Gooden because I didn't get to see it. I saw Gooden a little bit as a Met, but I was very young, and I saw him as a Yankee. But since I've been watching the team on a regular basis, Edgardo Alfonso is my favorite Met. The game is on WPIX, Channel 11 where I am. I don't know where you are, but Channel 11 where I am. It'll be starting in 10 minutes. Chris, hopefully they never trade DeGrom. I don't think they will. I think if they were going to trade DeGrom, they would have done it last year. Yeah, Gio, man. Movie critic might get hit by a car. He might get hit by a car. I hope not. I'm playing the Bills in the AFC Championship. They're showing Steve Gelbs on the field in the pregame. I'm just excited to see DeGrom pitch. It'll probably only be 2 innings or so, as it is a preseason game. I hope you got some rest to restream today. No, I'm dedicated, man, trying to grow this puppy up. Hopefully we get some Met fans in here. If you're new to the channel, I'll be doing at least 1 or 2 Met games a week in season. Hopefully more if I can get my shift changed. But please subscribe, ring the bell. I'll be doing more Met content. Of course, I'll be picking up the Nick content as well, continuing the Giant content. I'm an all-sports channel. And I'm also working on the history of the New York Mets video. That should be up hopefully within 2 or 3 weeks. It's going to take a while to do that video, but I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. New Yorkers can definitely multitask. Let's get Chris to 10. Oh, Chuck Shorts, let's get me to let's get me to 10K. If you get me to 10K subs today, Chuck Shorts, I'd kiss you on the mouth. Hey, Chris, what shirt do you have? Cool. It's a Beltran jersey. Carlos Beltran. You're gonna. Oh, I appreciate that, Geomon. Post it on the Twitters. The Twitters. Thank you so much, Geomon. Yeah, anybody that has some friends. Kirk Neuenhuis, the former Met, in the chat. Neuenhuis, of course, famous. I think he hit 3 home runs in a game. Didn't do much outside of that game, but he was a good Met. Center fielder. I love you, Kirk. Thank you for tuning in. Captain Kirk. Well, you're going to get dislikes when you do streams, Crazy Dogs. You know this. Please hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Do you think Harper deal may be done by tomorrow? I think it's going to be done sooner than later, John. It's got to be done soon. I don't know if it'll be done by tomorrow, but very soon. And I think he'll be a Philly. Kirk Neuenhuis appreciates me. Thank you so much. Jose Reyes, you were definitely a better Met than Kirk. You were definitely a better Met than Kirk. Jose Reyes, one of my favorite Mets of all time. I still remember going to Shea Stadium. Professor Reyes. Professor Reyes. I love Reyes. Used to teach the kids Spanish in between innings on the scoreboard. Jose, 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 Jose. Thank you, Anthony. I want to see a no-hit game this year. Oh, I would love to see DeGrom throw a no-hit game. Would love it. He never hit 3 dingers in a game. That is true. Never hit 3 dingers in a game. Benny Agbayani. Yes. Hit the walk-off home run in the playoffs. I was at the game. I was at the game where Benny Agbayani handed the ball to a kid with 2 outs against the San Francisco Giants because he thought there were 3 outs. And a run scored because of it. The Mets actually won that game anyway. But that was a funny moment in Mets history. I was at that game. Chris, I hit that like button. I appreciate that, Arthur. Everybody go on over there and sub up Arthur. He's a Laker YouTuber. Sub up Kevo, by the way. Big Met fan, Nick fan, and Cowboy fan. We won't speak about that. Okay, Chris Sonor. Okay. I was not the kid. I was at the game. And, by the way, Benny Agbayani, I don't know if... Oh, you did meet him. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I don't know if people know why Benny Agbayani wore the number 50, as we're doing a little Mets trivia before the game. The reason Agbayani wore number 50 was because he was from Hawaii, the 50th state. So, little trivia, little history lesson for you Met fans out there. Sperm Cell with the 2006 NLCS, of course, he is a Cardinal fan. As the Mets and the Chavez, they blew that beautiful catch in the 06 NLCS, and we had to watch, what's his name, the lefty, escaped me off the top of my head, but great pitcher, throw that beautiful curveball against Beltran as Beltran went down looking. Steven Pazienza, what's going on, my man? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Oh, Procaccini, I appreciate that. Chris, you know your stuff. Oh, Kevo. Yeah, I'm a big Met fan. Huge Mets fan. Huge Mets fan. Bobby Woodruff, do me a favor and stand up. Stand up. Can't wait. Adam Wainwright, that was it. I cannot wait to do that Mets history video. I cannot wait for that. I'm going to start, of course, with the Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants before they moved. And that's the reason the Mets came to fruition, which a lot of people don't realize that. New York used to have 3 baseball teams back in the 50s. Those 2 teams moved out to California, and New York was left without a National League team. And another fun fact about the Mets, the reason they have their colors They took the blue from the Brooklyn Dodgers. They took the orange from the New York Giants. They combined it into one, and boom, you got the New York Metropolitans. Dodgers, Brooklyn. Yep. Remember when Matt Holiday... I missed that comment there. I apologize. Sentinel says, yes, put some respect on my name. There you go, Nations. What's going on? You can't possibly be updating the scoreboard for every pitch and strike. I don't think I'm going to do that. I did it. I put it up there just in case. I'm going to update outs and runs, obviously, and each individual inning I'll put 0, 1, whatever. MLB or NFL. I prefer the NFL, but I might be slightly more passionate about my Mets than any other team. But the thing that's so special about football, baseball, I can't watch any team if it's not the Mets and get into it. Football, I could watch the LA Chargers play the Denver Broncos, and I could get emotionally invested in the game. So that is why football, to me, is a better sport. But baseball, when you have a team you follow, I feel like I have a stronger connection with the Mets than any other team that I root for. Because it's every day. It's like they're a part of your family almost, if that makes sense. Chris is the type of person to bring pints of ice cream and cry. Oh, all the time. All the time. I still haven't forgiven Armando Benitez for giving up Game 1 of the 2. Oh, God. Don't even get me started on Game 1, Geoman. Don't even get me started on Game 1 of that World Series. And Mr. Bad Dog has just joined the stream. Everybody do me a favor, sub up Mr. Bad Dog. But Game 1 of the World Series. How does Timo Perez not run out that fly ball? And then John Franco blows the game. Then Benitez blows the game. Mets win that game. They very well may win that World Series. Go Astros. We got an Astros fan in the house. Carter Fridge, welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Ring the bell. Oh, my God. The 2000 World Series was horrific. The Mets should have won that. The Mets were the better team that year. We got the team. I'm not going to sing it, but yes. Good Mets song there. Go Padre. Crazy Dog. Are we going to see a Mets rant video if you all do what you do? I mean, I'm not going to do it every day, but yeah, if the Mets go through like a 7 or 8 game losing streak, yeah, you're going to see a rant video. Oh, God. Kirk Newenice is a free agent. And he did hit 3 home runs in a game as a Met. He did hit 3 home runs in a game as a Met. Yeah, Jose Ray, I have like an emotional connection to the Mets. Because, like I said, it's like family. They play every day. Ron Darling's like my father, my uncle. Keith Hernandez. You get a relationship because they play every single day. I love it. I love it. Oh, I cannot wait, Mr. Bad Dog. I absolutely cannot wait. I've always watched the Mets. Steven Pazienza said he's a big Yankee fan. Respect the Mets, Sentinel. Let's go. Let's put some respect on the Mets name this year. Let's have a good season. Game's about to start. I cannot wait. Everybody in the chat, stand up, New York Met fans. Do you think Clemens roid raged on Piazza when he threw the broken bat? I'll tell you, I don't know how to this day that Roger Clemens did not get thrown out of that baseball game. How did he not get thrown out of that baseball game? It's ridiculous. He threw a weapon at Mike Piazza. A shattered bat. He picked up what was essentially a sword and threw it at Mike Piazza. And he didn't even get nothing. Nothing. Kevo, I don't know if I'm going to call the whole game because it's preseason. I'll probably do 6 or 7 innings, and then I'm going to do the AAF game. The NL East is going to be very tightly contested. DeGrom warming up here. This, real quick, before we get started, that is the National League odds for the year. Look how close this is. And I think they're anticipating the Phillies to get Harper. That's why they're the favorite. Everybody is within 2 to 3 to 1 in the top 4. So, I mean, you have a complete crapshoot there in this division. The Marlins, of course, are completely out of it. But look at the odds. I mean, that's pretty damn close. And here we go. Jacob deGrom from the windup. And here comes the pitch. Fastball down low, ball 1. Coming in at 97 miles an hour, just below the knees. deGrom last year in 32 starts, 1.70 ERA with a 10-9 record. The windup and the pitch, and swung on, fouled off. Strike 1, it'll be a 1-1 count. And here we go. Let's go, Mets. Oh, man, I cannot wait, Jamie. I cannot wait for regular season baseball. So DeGrom with 2 fastballs, first 2 pitches. And he's wheeling. He's dealing. Here comes the pitch. And swing and a miss. 97-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside corner. 1-2 count. Has an ERA below 2 and still loses. Yeah, well, Kirk, I mean, the Mets were awful last year. Absolutely awful. They couldn't put any runs on the board, especially when he pitched. And here comes the pitch. 1-2 count. Fastball up high and swung, and a line drive down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. It's going to go to the corner. And he's going to stroll into second base for a leadoff double for the Houston Astros. So not a good start here. Let's see how DeGrom can get out of this jam from the stretch. But not the best of pitches. Eye level, no, about shoulder level, right down the center. He's able to turn on it. So not a good start there by DeGrom. So man on second. They got a man in scoring position. And DeGrom will pitch from the stretch. And let me just bring up the batting order for the Houston Astros. Kyle Tucker, last year batted 141 in limited action. And here's the pitch. Ball 1, outside. Fastball up and away. 97-mile-an-hour on the gun. Be a 1-0 count. Ivan is in the house. What's going on, my man? In the moving process of moving out, looking for an apartment. Busiest and most oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Can't show the game because I'll get kicked off YouTube. And here's DeGrom from the stretch. And the pitch is away. And that looked like it was a strike. They said he went around. So, that was Clyde. I thought he checked his swing. But they said he went around. So, strike 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. Man on second. Nobody out. $89 degrees in Florida. Are you kidding me? It's like 30 degrees here. And DeGrom wheels, he deals, and this pitch is swung on and hit up in the air, popped up. And Dominic Smith is gonna call for it, and he's gonna come down with it. 1 out. Let me update the out. 1 out, man on second. DeGrom is wheeling and dealing so far. My God, 89 degrees, that's crazy. They're showing the defensive alignment, as we said earlier. Tebow, Broxton, and Blanco in the outfield. I think Blanco might have been a late add. I don't think he was in the original lineup. And DeGrom from the stretch. And fastball down the middle. Strike 1. 98 miles an hour right down the chute there. As Brantley's the batter. Michael Brantley, of course, formerly of the Cleveland Indians. And DeGrom's going to look the runner back at second base. He'll step off the mound. It'll be an 0-1 count coming up. John in the house. What's going on? Sub up the bad doggy dizzle. Tim Tebow better don't not tackle anyone. Showing some hot chicks out there on the grass tanning for this game. Oh, there's the beer man. Always love beers at a baseball game. Think somebody's getting a Bud Light. And the fastball is swung on, fouled off. It'll be an 0-2 count coming up. Brantley in 2018 had a fantastic year, actually. He batted .309, 17 home runs, 76 ribeyes. So Brantley had a nice year last year, 2018, the lefty. And he's going to step in. DeGrom from the stretch, man on second. Entertainer talking chicks, then cars. Somebody just subscribed. I heard a honk. Every time I get a honk, somebody subscribed to the channel, so I appreciate that. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, blooped, and in the air, and it's going to be down the left field line, and a diving catch. Oh, Tebow dropped it. Tim Tebow fumbles that ball right in his mitt. Tebow, you should know not to fumble the football. He fumbles the baseball as he tries to make a sliding catch down the left field line. Oh, my God, right in his mitt. What are you doing? Oh, my God, Tebow. Oh, God. All right, so DeGrom pitched 10 pitches so far in the first inning. 1 out, man on second. Will be an 0-2 count. to Brantley. DeGrom looks to run it back, and he deals. Curveball swung on and blooped to first base. Smith will come up with it. He'll pitch it to DeGrom, and that'll be 2 away. Let's update the outs. And, wow, the 1 is backwards. I just realized that. That's not good. Let's fix that. So that'll be 2 away, and the runner advances to third on the ground out. Oh, now the scoreboard's moving on me. Let's shrink that 2 down just a bit. My God, stop moving, scoreboard. Stop moving, scoreboard. Let's lock that in. So 2 away. Chris is Moss on point today. And here's the cleanup batter. DeGrom a wheel, he'll deal. Curveball on the outside corner. Strike 1. Curveball coming in at 90 miles an hour to Tyler White. Last year, White in 66 games batted .276, 12 home runs. He had 42 ribeye steaks. And DeGrom pitching from the stretch. Man on third. Ramos lining up on the outside corner. Fastball, and it's belted to the opposite field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. And the Astros are going to put a run on the board. Nice hitting there by White as he goes opposite field, and 1-0 here in the first. Single opposite field there for White. Not a good start to this game. Not a good start to this game, Sperm Cell. White on first. So far, DeGrom's throwing 13 pitches. Merry Mickey, as I like to call him, because he's always so chipper. Showing him in the dugout. Doesn't look too chipper right now. And here's DeGrom from the stretch. Fastball over the middle of the plate. 95 mile an hour. Strike 1. A.J. Reed at the plate. The huge lefty. This is a big, burly man. Last year in the minors, Reed batted .255, 28 homers on 108 ribbies. DeGrom from the stretch. And curveball on the outside corner, 89 mile an hour. Strike 2, 0-2 count. In 2018, the Astros were fantastic. 103 and 59. No, I got updated, Alex, manually. And the catcher lines up. DeGrom comes with the pitch. Curveball in the inside corner. Just missed. It'll be a 1-2 count. Oh, God. Chipper is the worst. Larry. Bad dog. Larry. He's known as Larry in these parts. So, DeGrom from the stretch. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Ramos lines up on the outside. And a fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's the end of the inning. And at the end of the top of the first, we're going into the bottom of the second. The Mets, of course, coming up. But at the end of the first half of inning number 1, the Astros lead 1-0. Let's update that runs. There you go. There's the updated scoreboard for you. 1-0. Strike 3. Chipper named his son Shea because he had a great game. Oh, God, he used to kill the Mets. Used to kill the Mets. Sexy Tana. Thank you, MH. I appreciate that. I'm going to the second game of the year, Sentinel. I'll probably film that. You know, obviously not the whole game, but I'll probably stream live at the stadium for about a half hour, 20 minutes. When I go to the Mets game against, I think they're playing the Nationals. I could be wrong on that, though. I don't remember. That shirt is honey. This is a Carlos Beltran jersey. Carlos Beltran. How far did Bernie Madoff set the Mets back? Way too far. Way too far. That's for damn sure. They're finally starting to spend a little bit. Half inning, and our announcer is drunk and hiccuping and talking to his scoreboard. That's correct, Jose Reyes. Stop moving, you silly scoreboard. Stop moving. As we head to the bottom half of the first. They're away for the first series, aren't? Yeah. But I mean, the first series at Citi Field. I'm going to the second game. Gonna call my first son Prius because his mother gave me the best head in that car. Oh, Geoman with the, going to third base in the Prius. Good for you. Good for you, Geoman. Does Yuri Gurriel play? He's not playing today. The starting lineup for the Mets: Keon Broxton, Dominic Smith, Wilson Ramos, Pete Alonso, Tim Tebow, Hechavarria, Luis Guillermo, Gregor Blanco, and Gavin Cecchini. That's your batting order. Keon Broxton will lead it off, the center fielder. What's going on? What's going on, Omcar? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Hey, Carlos Beltran was a great Met. I love him. Love him to death. Love him to death. I don't care that he didn't swing at strike 3. And here's the pitch. And it's going to be a curveball. I think it was a slider or a curveball on the outside edge there for a strike. Last year, Broxton, in 51 games at the big league level, batted .179. That's not his weight. That's his batting average. And here's the pitch. And strike 2. Fastball over the outside corner. So no 2 count here to Broxton. Now, I will say a lot of times you ask your leadoff hitter to take a few pitches so the batters that bat behind him can get an eye at what the guy throws. So maybe that's what Broxton's doing here, but he hasn't swung yet. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Up and in. Little chin music there. Not much velocity, this guy's only throwing about 88 miles an hour on the gun on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count coming up. Bust a nut. There you go. And here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. It'll be a 2-2 count as he missed there on the fastball. Been straight fastballs for the most part to Broxton. Can't stream right now. That's not good. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. So Broxton goes down for out number 1. Not looking good for the former top prospect. Probably good chance he doesn't even make this team. He better get his act together. Didn't look good on that at bat. So batting second for the Mets. Are they going to show him? My God, enough with the defensive alignment. I get it. They got Gotti, a Paisan, playing shortstop. And here's Dominic Smith, the former top prospect and first baseman. Used to weigh about 5,000 pounds. He since went on a diet. Dropped a few LBs, but he still sucks. Last year he batted his weight, 224, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, with a 255 on base. And fastball over the middle, strike 1. It'll be a 1-1 count coming up to Smith. Do you ever think Tebow will ever make the big league club, even as a September call-up? He could. He definitely could. What's going on, Maria? I hope not. It would be embarrassing. And here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air. And it'll be caught by the center fielder. Routine fly ball. Can of corn. That'll be 2 outs on 8 pitches. So not a good start to this inning. Do I speak Italiano? No, I do not. What's the word on Cespedes? Probably not coming back till the second half of the year if he comes back. What is my phone number? You're not getting that. Do you think the Mets can win more games than this year than last? Well, they didn't win 84 last year. They won 77. But I think they could win mid-80s to low 90s. I think they can. And here we go. From the windup, Ramos, the newly acquired catcher at the plate. Fastball away. It'll be a 1-0 count. Ramos, one of the better catchers in baseball. A huge offseason pickup by the new general manager, Brody. Of course, a former national. We're very familiar with him. And here's the curveball, down and in the dirt. It'll be a 2-0 count. Good eye there by Ramos. Ramos steps in. Spits out a little chewing tobacco. Oh, spring is almost around the corner, guys. Baseball's almost here. And the catcher's going to line up on the outside corner. And swing and a miss. Completely missed his target. It was up and in, but Ramos went for it. He was swinging for the fences there. Almost fell out of his shoes. It'll be a 2-1 count coming up. There's DeGrom. All smiles in the dugout. Geomon says 95 this year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the, I think that was a curveball or actually I think it was a changeup. Swing and a miss there. It'll be a 2-2 count as that ball sailed inside. Had a little tailwind to it. And there's Steven Matz, the Long Island alum. Grew up near where I lived. And here's the windup and the pitch. And swung on and hit opposite field. And he's going to find a hole. So that's a nice single there for Ramos, as he's able to belt the line drive between the first and second baseman. Little oppo field. So the Mets have a man on first for top prospect Peter Alonso. Nice hit. Nice line drive there by Ramos. Like what I see from the puppy. And here's Alonso. 36 home runs last year in the minor leagues. This guy is a slugger. 285, 36 dingers, 119 RBIs. He could be a contender for Rookie of the Year. And here we go. Pitching from the stretch. And fastball just caught the outside corner. Steve Reich, 189 mile an hour on the gun. And there's Brody sitting there with his hot, beautiful wife. Oh, God. She is a fox. As they're trying to catch the game. 0-1 count coming up. Here's the pitch. And up and in. Ball one. It'll be 1-1 count. What's going on? What is going on, Ronaldo? Thank you for tuning into the stream, buddy. Thank you for tuning into the stream. And here's Alonso waiting for the pitch. It'll be a 1-1 count from the stretch. Curveball just missed. It'll be a 2-1 count. Smoking hot Sentinel. She is a peach. My God, she must be from Georgia, because she's a peach. And here we go. 3-1 count coming up. Alonso in the box. And here's the pitch. Fastball just caught the outside corner. We'll have a full count. 2 out, man on first. Maria's a peach. Maria is a peach. Pitcher cleans off his cleats there for the Astros. Oh, they had the count wrong. It's actually 2-2. They had 3 balls the whole time. They just changed it. I thought so. I thought it was a little off. I thought that was funky. I was trying to pretend that the Mets had an extra ball, but they don't. And the catcher's going to the sideline. He must have broke his catcher's mitt. He's going to get another mitt. That's something you don't see every day. They always say, in baseball, you always see something new from game to game. That's something new. That's rare that you see a catcher change mitts mid-pitch. Not even mid-at-bat. Something must have happened. They must have broke his mitt. And he's calling for, I think, the pitcher doesn't like that. He's going to call for a fastball on the outside corner. They're going to change it up to, I think, I'm trying to read the signals. I'm hoping Alonso could hear me. Calling for the curveball. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And swung on and fouled off 81 mile an hour. Hours there on the outside corner. Where is Kimber at? By the way, I have an announcement. Kimber is going to be on the channel a week from Tuesday via video. Dilly run, boys. Do me a favor, run, boys, and stand up. Bert on the couch. 1-0 Astros, bottom of the first. Alonso digs in. It's a 2-2 count. Man on first, 2 out. And here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air opposite field. This might get over the outfielder's head. And it does. It's going to go up against the wall. Running, gunning, and oh my God, Ramos is as slow. He's running in quicksand. I would have scored on that, but Ramos is going to have to stop at third as they hold up the catcher. So second and third, and the rookie Alonso continues to impress as he hits a bullet in the gap between right and center field, the right center field gap. Right against the Culligan sign. Hope they got clean water there from Culligan. Nice hit. So second and third. 2 out. And Tim Tebow is coming up to the plate. Sports Fury. Stand up, Sports Fury. And here's Tim Tebow, the former football player. 2 outs, man on second and third. And Tebow's going to foul up the 90 mile an hour fastball up and in on the hands. I got to say, Tebow might beat Bad Dog in a fight. I mean, this guy is jacked. See this guy's arms? My God. He is a physical specimen. Batted .273 last year in AAA. 6 home runs. Second and third for Tebow. And here's the pitch. Fastball down and in. It'll be a 1-1 count. Just missed the inside corner. Chris, when am I coming on the show? Maria, calm down. Calm down. Sean, what's going on? Sean, thank you for tuning in, buddy. And it's a 1-1 count to Tebow. Man on second and third, 2 outs. Alonso takes his lead from second, and the pitch is down and in the dirt. It'll be a 2-1 count. 83-mile-an-hour. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was a fastball. I don't know if it was a slurve. Could have been a curve, a slider for all I know. Maybe a sinker. But it was a ball. That's all you need to know. It's going to be a 2-1 count. Sir Cardinal in the house. Everybody do me a favor and sub all these guys up. Sports Fury, Sir Cardinal, Mr. Bad Dog 7676. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Tebow, the former Heisman Trophy winner. And he wheels, he deals. And a curveball swung on and hit in the air. Opposite field. And, oh, a diving catch! What a play by the center fielder. He robs the Mets of 2 runs. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's a web gem. You'll see that on SportsCenter tonight. What a play. Tebow had a triple written all over that if he doesn't catch that ball. Oh, my God. He goes all out. What a catch. Oh, my God. That sucks. So, at the end of 1, let's update the outs here. At the end of 1, it is 1-0 Astros. Is Kimber Kiss in the chat? I don't see her. Kimber's in the chat. Everybody do me a favor and give Kimber a nice kiss. Everybody blow Kimber a kiss. A little kiss, that's all. What a catch, yes. That was a great catch. Great catch. There we go, sexy goat. There we go. Better than I thought. I thought it'd be light ground. Yeah, he hit that well. New York Mets says, I'll pay. All right, Kimber Kiss, I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. The pitcher clock is 20 seconds. I haven't really noticed them pay much attention to that. Maybe they don't. In spring training, they haven't shown it. GM on arm size means nothing in baseball. It's hip. What is it? GM on arm size means nothing in baseball. It's hip torque and bat speed. Yes, 100%. That's a lot. It's all about your hips and your legs. Have a great day, and I think you totally rock. Well, thank you, Kimber. And Spermso really likes Kimber Kiss. Really likes Kimber Kiss. Everybody do me a favor. Go on over there and sub up Kimber Kiss. Chris Sonor says, Kimber, can you get a divorce so you can be my mom? I don't like Philly. He abuses me because I don't believe the earth is flat. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Here we go. And, yeah, Tebow gave that a ride. Nice at bat there by Tebow, but just a great play by the center fielders. They're showing the replay. Caught it right in front of Frank and Al's Pizza. Shouldn't really be advertising for pizza in Florida. I'm sorry. Stuck in the 80s. What's going on, my man? Do me a favor and stand up. Can I have what you guys are drinking? Fox 87 in the house. What's going on, Fox? And they already took the Grom out. Peterson now pitching the lefty. And the fastball just off the outside corner. David Peterson last year pitched in single A. Pitched to the tune of a 3.16 ERA in 22 games. Had 115 Ks and 128 innings pitched. And here's the wow. This umpire is squeezing him. Squeezing him like an orange, a Florida orange. My God. First 2 pitches were pretty damn close. Called them both balls. Max Strassi at the plate, the catcher. And swung on and hit in the air. It'll be out of play. It'll be a 2-1 count. JR Smooth. What's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, in 61 years, he will be back in the 80s. And here's Peterson from the windup. And he's going to step off the mound. I think he got a fly in his eye. My God, can that umpire like hide that shiny object on his foot? It's bothering me. And here's the curveball. Just hits the inside corner. It'll be a 2-2 count. Good pitch there by Peterson. Was able to cut the corner. Like the glove, the blue and orange glove. I like that. And here's the pitch, 2-2. And fastball just off the outside corner. It'll be a full count coming up. What's going on, J-Dog Plays? Thank you for tuning into the stream, buddy. Yeah, umpires have been horrible. What else is new? Sir Cardinal, what's going on, my man? Donahue, what's going on, my man? And here's the pitch. Swung on and a frozen rope up the middle. It'll be a leadoff single here by the Astros. As Stassi, the catcher, with a nice swing and a hit there. Right up the middle. Hit that one right on the screws. So Stassi will be on first to lead off the second. As many as I can, Jose Reyes. At least once or twice a week minimum. If I get my schedule changed 3 or 4 times a week. But right now, with my schedule as is, once or twice a week. And here's the pitch. And Mayfield will let it go. Fastball right on the inside corner. Strike 1. But I'm hoping by then I get my schedule changed. They decide at the end of March. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Swung and fouled away. It'll be an 0-2 count. Rogan is on WPIX Channel 11 where I am. But WPIX, formerly known as the Warner Brothers. I don't know. They had to change it. But formerly known as the Warner Brothers. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Man on first. Nobody out. Peterson wheels. Deals. Curveball. And swung on, and a hard-hit ground ball there, just wide of third base. It'll be a foul ball. Good play there by O'Rourke, the ball boy. Did it without a glove. Made it look clean. Nice play there. Somebody give him a contract. Jets, oh, God. Jets. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And curveball, fouled away. And now the, couldn't do it as good as the ball boy. The third base coach tried to do his best impression with the bare hand. Fumbled that ball like Tebow fumbled the ball earlier in the first. A lot of Met fans out there in Florida watching the game. A lot of Met fans. And here's the pitch from Peterson, 0-2. Swing, my God, another foul ball. It's like the 5th foul ball. This guy's an annoying. He's an annoyance, this guy. Jack Mayfield. I have no idea, Chris. Last name. And here's the pitch. Swung on, and it's going to be a grounder to short. And the flip to second to first, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. Nice play there by the middle infielders there. Oh, Mr. Bad Dog, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Yanks are better than the Mets. Timo, O'Neill, Benitez, Vizcaino, Clemens better than Piazza, LOL. 2000, love you, bro. Morse on point. I appreciate that, Mr. Bad Dog. Thank you so much for the super chat. And the Morse is on point today. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And there you go. That's how you get out of a jam. 2 outs here in the second. And Peterson will deal from the windup. And strike along the outside corner. Nice fastball there. 91 mile an hour on the black. Geomon. And here's the curveball. Just off the outside corner of the plate. It'll be a 1-1 count. Connerberg, fuck. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Peterson. Fastball down the middle of the plate. Fouled away. It'll be a 1-2 count. Let's see if Peterson can get out of this inning unscathed after giving off a leadoff single. How much is a beer in New York? Depends on what beer you're getting. Are you talking about at a bar or at a game? At a game, it's about $8. If you get a 12-ounce, probably about $8. And here's the pitch. Fastball up and in, fouled off. The guy was able to waste that pitch along the third base line. All right, Mr. Bad Dog. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you. So, and everybody do me a favor. If you haven't done so, please sub them up. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Curveball down in the dirt. It'll be a 2-2 count coming up. Oh, it's got to be Giants. Giants and a Mets fan, hopefully. Christian, good question. Very good question there. Showing Howie Rose there in the announcing booth. Here's the pitch from Peterson, and fastball just off the outside. He's getting really squeezed this inning. He really is. That was close. It'll be a full count. How much a six-pack? Depends on what you're drinking. If it's Coors Light, Bud Light, $6 or $7. If you're talking Peroni, if you're talking... Here's the pitch, and fouled away. If you're talking Heineken, probably $9 or $10. That's what it goes for. That's the going rate. I don't remember the field reporters really, Jose. Well, they showed at the beginning. They had Gelbs at the very beginning. I hope so, Gio, man. That would be incredible. And here's Peterson from the windup. He wheels, he deals, and fouled off. My God, how many foul balls have there been this inning? Peterson, he doesn't have a swing and miss stuff. He just doesn't. He can't get it by the batters. That's why he's in single A. And another fire alarm. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the subscription. Of course, anytime you hear the New York traffic, it means somebody subscribed. So thank you. And here's the pitch from Peterson. It'll be a full count and ball four. It's the first walk of the game, I believe. So there'll be a man on first, 2 outs. Top of the second. I think Howie Rose said some call as Chris, whoa, look at Brody's wife. She's a fox. 86 Mets, old enough to remember watching that World Series. Oh, my God. I wish. I mean, I was born in 85, didn't get to see it. Obviously, I've seen the games on replay, but never got to see it live. My dad was at the game. Peterson from the stretch. Fastball just off the outside corner. It'll be a 1-0. And digging in is Alex DeGatti, the shortstop. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is Straw. Miles Straw, the center fielder. Peterson from the stretch. Man on first, 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and belted up the middle. Ground ball. A diving stop, but he's not able to make the play. But a nice play there by Echeverria. Couldn't make the play there, though. So it's going to be an infield single. It'll be first and second. So they got a man in scoring position. 2 outs. Good effort there. Couldn't quite make the play. Yes, nice hit is right. You were only 3 in 86. Yeah, I wish I got to see that. Yeah, not many of the Astros starters are playing in this game, Jordan. Which is common during spring training when you're on the road. The backups play a lot in spring training. Not a lot of the Mets starters are playing either. There's a few. Ramos is playing. I think maybe one other. Well, Alonso could be a starter. So not a lot of Mets starters are playing either. And it's back to the top of the order. Kemp up, the leadoff man. Man on first and second. 2 outs. And fastball on the outside corner from Peterson. Strike 1. Oh, there's the pitch clock. Somebody asked about the pitch clock. They're showing it now. So, yeah, it's a 20-second limit. They're trying to speed up the game. And I will say, the pace of play has seemed quicker. Here's Peterson from the stretch. And swung on and belted down the right field line. It is high, it is far. And that is going to go over the right fielder's head, up along the wall. And I think we're going to see 2-run score on this. Oh, man. So it's going to be 3-0 Astros on the triple from the leadoff man. Man, that guy has wheels. 3-zip. David, Sports Live in the ATL in the house. Let me update that scoreboard real quick. Three nothing. Yeah, Tony Kemp looked good there. And here's the first pitch, and swung on and fouled off by Kyle Tucker. Tucker is 0 for 1 with a pop out to first. How many hits? Yeah, I got to update that too when I get a chance in between innings. I'm not sure. I will update that when I get the opportunity to. I'll do it in between innings. But they have 5 hits. Here's the pitch, but DeGrom's not pitching. He only pitched the first. And fastball, ball 1. Just missed on the inside corner. And they're warming up Seaworld. Paul Seaworld. I call him SeaWorld. Sounds a lot like SeaWorld, and you know my fondness for dolphins, so I call him Paul SeaWorld. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Fastball just missed the inside part of the plate. It'll be 2-1. 89-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside corner. Not a good showing from the Amazons. QC, everybody do me a favor. Everybody say hello to QC. Stand up. DeGrom was Menza. And here's the pitch from Peterson, and swung on and fouled off. I don't think Peterson has had one swing and miss this entire inning. He's thrown 29 pitches. At least 10 have been fouled off. At least 10. So it'll be a 2-2 count coming up here. Top of the second. Man on third. 2 outs. And here's the pitch from Peterson. Fastball, and it's going to be belted up the middle for another run. Not a good game here for the New York Metropolitans. 4-0 Astros. My goodness gracious. Let's update that scoreboard. And that's their 6th hit of the game. I'll update that now while I get the opportunity. Let's get the Mets hits in there as well. I think the Mets have 2 hits. So there's the updated scoreboard. Try to keep on top of that as much as I can. It's a lot of work, but I'm going to try. Yeah, Peterson's absolute trash today. Absolute garbage. He is horrible, MH. Michael Brantley, the 3-hitter. Lefty versus lefty matchup here. Man on first. Here in the top of the second, the Astros lead 4-0. Stay in the minors, you bum. And here's the pitch from Peterson, and he's going to throw over to first. Dominic Smith, they're just keeping him honest there. Don't want to see him swipe second. Very possibly he does with 2 outs. You get in scoring position. Single would probably score him. So the Mets just trying to keep him close, keep him honest. Now the Mets, of course, have had tons of problems with that over recent years when they had Travis Darshit as their catcher. Here's the pitch from Peterson, and swung on, fouled off. It'll be an 0-1 count coming up. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Stay in the minors, you jerk off. Tam Hill. Yeah, QC. What's going on? I love QC. And here's Peterson from the stretch. Man on first here in the top of the second. It'll be an 0-1 count. He's calling for the fastball along the outside corner. And there's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. And that is now the 98th foul ball this inning. Absolute insanity. But it'll be an 0-2 count. He's literally fouled off every pitch. Tebow couldn't quite get to that one. Oh, God. Bobby Bo. Don't even get me started on Bobby Bo. I appreciate that run, boys. Twat life in the house. Always love twat life. And here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and driven to right center, but it's going to be caught. That will be the end of the inning as the Mets get out of it, but they give up 3 in the inning. So at the end of 1.5, it's the Astros 4, the Mets nothing, and I'm still waiting to get a chance to call my home run call. I need the Mets to hit a home run so I can have my personal spin, my home run call, my signature call. You guys might not get to hear it today. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. July 1st is Bobby Bo Day. Oh, my God. Rogue Dog, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If you guys are new to the channel, I don't know how many people are in here, but hopefully we get some baseball fans in here. If you're new to the channel, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. I'm going to try to call as many Met games as I can throughout the season. Love the Mets. Have fun doing this. And I'm having a good time today. We're talking about hot chicks in the stands. We're talking about peanut butter. We're talking about Cracker Jacks. And we're talking baseball. And it's not even spring yet. What's better than that? Even though it's 89 degrees over there. You better watch an old video than to practice. Yes, they are stuck in the 80s. I think they're paying it out for another, that's a lot, at least 9 or 10 more years, I believe. It's about 1.5 a year, I think. Cracker Jacks are delish. I don't know, Bobby. It's a random question, but you always bring the random questions, which I appreciate. I'm not sure. They update the bridge prices all the time. Rogue Dog, what was it in the 90s when the Braves wrecked? Oh, yeah. The Braves in the 90s were ridiculous. They only won one World Series, which is amazing. With the pitching staff that they had. Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, Denny Nagel. Go down the list. They had Hampton there for a spell. The Atlanta Braves should have won at least 3 World Series. At least with that pitching staff. And that lineup. They had a great lineup. I don't know how they didn't win more World Series. The Yankees, they beat them in 96, of course. But they should have won a few World Series. They lost to the Blue Jays. Should have won a few World Series. They only won one in 95. Used to kill the Mets. Taylor S. is in the house. You're doing a good job. This is interesting to listen to. Taylor S., I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Loved Cracker Jacks at the bowl games as a kid. Gotta get, oh, God. I used to be in the crowd, and they would throw the Cracker Jacks at me. I'd call for the Cracker Jacks. They'd throw the Cracker Jacks at me. That's the best part about the Cracker Jacks at a bowl game. And here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled away by Encheria. I can't even pronounce the guy's name. The shortstop. But it'll be an 0-1 count there as Echeverria, I think his name is. Or, I don't know. How you feel about getting rid of Flores? I think they were going to do it no matter what. Here's the curveball, swing and a drive. Oh, he got it off the end of the bat. I just pulled my inner John Sterling. It's a can of corn. It looked better off the bat. He caught it off the end of the bat, so only went about 250 feet. 1 out. I got excited. I was getting ready for my home run call. Yeah, I mean, Wilmer was the best, of course, when he cried on the field. But I'm not surprised they got rid of him. He was a liability. He's a clutch hitter. I'll say that about him. But he was a liability on the infield. I think he's more meant to play in the American League as a potential designated hitter. And here's Guillerme at the plate from the left side. And he's going to look. He's going to take a changeup for strike 1. And there's everybody's fit. Kendra Hagan. Everybody do me a favor. Stand up, Kendra. Thank you for tuning into the stream. And there's everybody's favorite uncle, Keith Hernandez. Keith actually has a fondness for cats. I don't know if you guys knew that. Loves cats. It's all over his Twitter page. Loves his cat. Loves it. And the cat's adorable. Just like Keith. And here we go. It'll be a 1-1 count. Guillerme digs in. And here's the pitch. Curveball, and he's going to take it for a ball. Looked like it might have dropped in for a strike, but I guess it came in a little too high. It'll be a 2-1 count. Yeah, it'll probably take a few weeks. Probably take a few weeks for the next home run there. Jose Reyes, unfortunately. 2 is too many here. And Guillermo, here comes the pitch. Swung on and belted in the air, opposite field. And it is high. It is far. Oh, off the base of the wall. That's going to be a double for Guillermo. A lot of opposite field pokes so far in this game. So Mets got a nice 1-out double there. Got a man in scoring position. Let's see what they could do with it. That was a frozen rope. Joe Kelly, thank you for tuning into the stream, buddy. Good piece of hitting there. He goes with the pitch. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't try to pull an outside pitch. And he hits it right off the... actually, it was a ground rule double. It bounced over the wall off the ad there. Came back into play. Still have a man on second. 1 out. You just got a honk there. Thank you for the subscription. Every time somebody honks, I get a sub, so I appreciate that. And here he comes. Lining up from the left side of the plate. And here's the fastball. Just hits the inside corner for strike 1. Gregor Blanco at the plate. Last year in 68 games... Blanco batted .217, 2 home runs, and 12 ribeyes. So, not too good there, as he's competing for a spot. Guillermo leads from second, And here's the fastball down in the dirt. It'll be a ball, 1-1 count. I'll update that hit when I get a chance. The Mets now have 3 hits. Do it now. And here we go. 1-1 count coming up from the stretch. Man on second. Astros lead 4-0. I'm good, Kendra. How are you? Oh, she's talking to Chris Senor. And there's the hit up the middle. That's going to be a run. It gets through. And the Mets will get their first run on the board as they get their 4th hit of the day. Good piece of hitting there by Gregor Blanco. I think he matched his hit total from the 2018 season with that at-bat. So a nice little poke there as he gets his first hit of the year. So the Mets are on the board. There you go, Taylor. I think Taylor's going to be a Mets fan. I think we're going to make Taylor a happy-go-lucky, hopeful Mets fan. And here's Gavin Cecchini, last year in AAA, the former first-round pick, batted .294. Lines up from the right side of the plate. And he's going to turn and throw to first. And just checking in, making sure he's not trying to steal second there. Cecchini was a wasted pick, wasn't he? Wasted pick. But maybe he can make something out of it. And he's going to wheel and deal from the stretch. And here's the pitch. Curveball right down the middle. Strike one. 76-mile-an-hour curveball. Dropped right in there like a submarine. Gavin is a bust and a half. Gavin's Paninis. Yes, yes. Gavin's Panini. Maybe I'll call him that. A Panini by Cecchini. And the Mets take a 3-0 lead. Maybe that'll be my home run call for him. And here is the pitch. Fastball just off the outside plate. They got to try to steal. And he's out. As he's gunned down there by the catcher. An absolute bullet. As he throws out Blanco trying to steal. He got so excited that he finally got a hit. That he tries to steal second base and he gets picked off there. I get the idea there. You're trying to get in scoring position with less than 2 outs, but didn't work out there. Catcher was ready. That was close. That was close. I will say that. But he is out. So it'll be a 1-1 count. And here's the pitch. Fastball just off the outside corner. It'll be a 2-1. Taylor says, not going to lie, I'm becoming invested. I think I'm becoming a Mets fan. One thing I will say, Kendra, when it comes to baseball, you got to pick one New York team. You can't be both a Met and Yankee fan. They are complete polar opposites. The Yankees are more of the white-collar team, the aristocrats, the rich people, the people that are accustomed to the winner. The Mets are the underdog. They're the blue-collar team. They're the team, the scrappy team. So you got to pick your choices here. But if you become a Mets fan, I will say this. You will fall in love with the team. I can say this very confidently. When it comes to actual fans, I think Met fans are much more diehards than Yankee fans, in my opinion. Now, there are definitely diehard Yankee fans. But here we go. 3-1 pitch. Fastball just hits the outside corner. It'll be a full count, 3-2. But Met fans live and die with every pitch. Every pitch. Where Yankee fans, a lot of them, not everyone, there are diehard Yankee fans like Bad Dog, like Tam Hill. But a lot of Yankee fans just say, I'm going to sit, I'll relax till October. We'll be there. Met fans don't take any game for granted. So they are diehards. And here's the 3-2 pitch. It'll be a full count to Cecchini. And fastball just misses the outside corner. It'll be a ball 4. Take your base. Diehard Nats fan in the house. Loyal, we've been loyal since '62. That's right. The inception of the franchise. And here's Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in the first. And they got a man on first. 2 out. And Broxton swung and he hits a frozen rope, but a diving stop there by the third baseman. And he's going to throw out Broxton at first. So that'll be the end of the second. The Mets finally get a run on the board. So at the end of 2, it's the Astros 4, the Mets 1. Let's change the hits there for the Mets as they've gotten 4. You're not a Yankee fan, Kristen, or you're a Padre fan. Mets are loyal. Yankee fans are entitled. Well, Jose Reyes, I'm going to be fair. There are a lot of very good Yankee fans. But I think that there's more well-educated, diehard Met fans on a percentage basis than well-educated, diehard Yankee fans. I'll say that. Now, there may be more well-educated, diehard Yankee fans because there's a lot more of them. But on a percentage basis, I would say maybe 10% of Yankee fans are diehards. 40 to 50% of Met fans are diehards. That's my honest opinion. I'm biased. I'm a Mets fan, but I have found that Met fans live and die with every single game, where a lot of Yankee fans just tune in October. Now, part of that is because they know they're going to be there. But that's, in my opinion, the difference in the fan bases. Oh, Taylor, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, my God. If Tebow hits a home run. Oh, my God. Playoff baseball. If the Mets make the playoffs and I get to call those games, I am going to be so amped up on it. There is nothing like playoff baseball. Nothing in the world. Every pitch means so much. You're on the edge of your seat every pitch. Playoff baseball, anybody who hates baseball, if you aren't invested in a team and you're a diehard fan of a team, there's nothing like playoff baseball. There is nothing like it, especially as a Mets fan, because we don't get there every year. And when we get there, it is like you're biting your nails the whole game. The whole entire game, every pitch, you're nervous. There is nothing like it. You get a lot of gray hairs because of it, but playoff baseball is amazing. And Waterboy's in the house. What did he say there? Let's grab a beer sometime, bro, and catch one of these games. Oh, God. 100% Waterboy. Love Waterboy. Do me a favor. Go on over there and sub up Waterboy. And here we go. Here's the pitch. And strike one. It'll be a 1-1 count. SeaWorld on the hill, or Paul SeaWorld. I call him SeaWorld, mainly because, as I said earlier, my fondness for aquatic animals, specifically dolphins. Paul SeaWorld last year was not too good for the Mets. Not the best pitcher, but he's okay. And that's going to be a pitch down in the dirt. It'll be a 2-1 count. I'm looking forward to the development of Lugo out of the bullpen this year. Gazelman. I think those two could take a step forward. I like those two in the pen. Adds depth to the bullpen. I'm really looking forward to this Met roster. So here we are, top of the third. It'll be a 1-1 count. And fastball down the middle, fouled off, out of play. It'll be a 1-2 count. Tyler White at the dish. He's 1 for 1 today. With a ribby. J.R. Smoove only likes teams that win. Well, you might like the Mets this year. Waterboy, I'm going to try to do as many Met games as I can. My schedule does not allow it. Swing and a drive, left field. It is high. It is far. And it is off the base of the wall. And he's going to stroll into second for a leadoff double. Not a great start for the New York Metropolitans here in the third. That'll be the 7th hit for the Astros. I'm hoping I could get my work schedule changed so I could do 3 or 4 Met games a week. As it stands, I'm probably only going to be able to do 1 or 2. The other thing I want to do, though, even on games where I work and I'm going to miss most of the game, they're over by about 10:15. I get home by about 9:20. I catch the end of the game, and then I have a call-in show for about an hour. Maybe 3 nights a week, post-game Mets call-in show for about an hour. So I'm probably going to do that. And if I could change my work schedule, I'll try to do 4 games a week. Here's the pitch. A.J. Reed is going to get the run over to third as he's going to roll the ball over to second base, and that's going to be 1 out. So I got a man on third, 1 out here in the top of the third. Jordan Vlog says, let's go Astros. Well, you root for a good team. The New York Dolphins. Bro, soon you'll be doing this full time. Oh my God, Waterboy Report. If I could ever do this full time, I would kiss you on the mouth. I would kiss you right on the mouth because you're adorable. Everybody go over to the Waterboy Report and sub that man up. Great YouTuber. Love that guy. And I want to have you back on the channel very soon. Maybe we'll do some playoff stuff. NBA playoffs. I know you're a big NBA guy. And here's the pitch. And curveball just on the outside corner. Strike one. But yeah, Waterboy Report. We got to do something. Got to do something. Maybe preview the NBA playoffs. What do those numbers mean? I'll get into that in a second. Kendra. We'll do in between innings. I'll do that. Slider in the dirt. It'll be ball one. 1-1 count. Road Dog. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Chris, call me a jerk off one time. Chris, no, you're a little jerk off. As the late Casey Stengel said, can anyone here play this game? And here's the 1-1 pitch. And just missed on the inside corner. It'll be a 2-1 count here in the top of the third. Man on third, one out. They're going to try to... basically right now, if you're the batter, your strategy here is to try to ground out the second base. Worst case scenario, you get the run in. And here's the pitch, and he swings, and he hits a grounder to third. He's not going to be able to get the runner, and he looks the runner back to third, throws to first, 2 out. So they are not able to get the run in there. So 2 out, man on third. Let's see if SeaWorld could get out of the jam. Yeah, this is like football preseason. The baseball regular season doesn't start until like April. I think it's April 4th for the Mets. I could be wrong on that, but it's April, very early April. The first game usually is like the last day of March for baseball, but the Mets aren't playing in that game. And they're showing Steven Matz there spitting out some sunflower seeds. I'll probably call that game if I can, the opening day. And here's the pitch, curveball, hits the outside corner there. Strike one. Yeah, baseball has a month of preseason. I'll pull up the schedule, Taylor, in between innings. Mind-boggling in the house. And here's the pitch. Fastball just off the out. Oh, he called a strike. Delayed call there by the umpire. Took like 3 seconds there. What's he waiting for? Strike 2. And there's Merry Mickey sipping away on like a shot glass worth of Gatorade. What is that? Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider down in the dirt. It'll be a 1-2 count. Merry Mickey. That's what I call him, Merry Mickey, because he's always so happy. He's chipper. Everything's always going great for Mickey. Not for the Mets, though. But the manager's always happy. So it'll be a 1-2 count here. And here's the pitch. Fastball just off the outside corner. That'll even up the count at 2. It'll be a 2-2 count coming up here. Bavith in the house. Love Bavith. What's going on, Bavith? Yeah, I'm not a big Mickey Callaway guy. He thinks he could reinvent the wheel. Thank you for the subscription. I just heard another honk. Welcome to the channel. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball along the outside corner. He's going to roll it over to short. And the throw is good. He gets it over to Smith. That'll be 3 outs. It's like I'm calling a football game there. I messed that up. But 3 outs as he grounds out to the shortstop. And that's the end of the top of the third. Let's update that scoreboard. So at the end of 2.5, it's the Astros 4. Probably should move that 1 more into... see, that's what happens, though, when you try to move it. It shrinks on you. Come on, you stupid one. See if that works better. All right, that's pretty good. 4-1 at the end of 2.5. Oh, so Kendra asked what the numbers mean. All right, so of course the ball and strike, which I'm not updating because that's just way too much work, is the balls and the strikes. 3 strikes and you're out. 4 balls, you take a walk. There's 3 outs per inning, which I haven't been doing a good job keeping up with that, but I will going forward. And then the 1 through the 9, 1 through the 10 is there's 9 innings in baseball, so the 10's for extra innings. You know, obviously every digit in each individual slot means how many runs they scored in that individual inning. And then the R, which is in the red rectangle there, is the total runs for the game. So if you look at, and visitor in this game happens to be the Astros, the Mets are the home team. So the Astros scored 1 run in the first, 3 runs in the second, no runs in the third. So for a total of 4 runs, the H next to the runs is hits. So they have 7 hits in the game. The Mets have 4. The Mets have 1 run total for the game. They scored it in the second. And the E, which there has not been an error yet in this game, to my knowledge, is errors. So, haven't been any errors yet. An error, of course, is when you make a mistake in the field, you bobble a ball, you drop a pop-up, things along that nature. So that's what that all means, Kendra. Chris, has the Bronx changed since the 90s? It's still not the best area. Still not the best area. Yeah, Peterson has been a giant error. Giant error. Do they separate baseball teams in divisions? Yes, they do. You have the NL East, the National League East, the National League Central, the National League West, the American League East, American League Central, American League West. The way the playoff works is there are 3 division winners in each league. So 6 teams from the divisions, and then there are 2 wild cards from each league. So 10 teams total make the playoffs. The 2 wild card teams play each other in a 1-game playoff. The winner advances to the actual playoffs. After that wild card, there are 4 teams from each league that then play in a best 3 out of 5 and 4 out of 7. The first round's 3 out of 5. Once you advance to the championship series, it's a 4 out of 7. And then once you win that, you play, of course, in the World Series. So, there you go. There's your baseball lesson. And here's Akeem Bostic, who pitched in both AA and AAA last year. In 22 games, he had a 3.67 ERA. He's a righty. And he's going to pitch from the stretch, it looks like. Oh, they're checking his finger. They're cutting his fingernails. They're cutting his fingernails before he goes in. I guess they're worried that he's going to chip away at the ball. Sometimes pitchers will scoff the ball to get more movement on it. Looked like that's what they were doing with Bostic. They're making sure he can't do that. Another thing you don't see every day. That's what I love about baseball. There's always something new. Always something new. I'm sure some diehard Met fans remember the game where Pedro Martinez was pitching for the Mets and the sprinklers started going off mid-inning. I remember watching that. That was funny. And here we go. Dominic Smith up to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. And a fastball off the outside of the plate. It'll be ball 1. Maybe they'll turn his pubes later. Stay tuned. And Dominic Smith, it's a frozen rope to center field. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. So a leadoff single by Dom Smith, the first base prospect. Future Hall of Famer. Yeah, right. Just like we thought about Ike Davis. Future Hall of Famer. So let's update that hit column. Mets with their 5th hit there, and they get Ramos up to the plate. Maybe Chris cuts his chest. I still got the chest hair. I'm just covering it up right now. I didn't want you guys to get a whole peek. You know what I'm saying? And here we go. Man on first for Ramos. Here's the pitch. It caught the inside corner. I don't know. This umpire's a little fugazi. But they're going to call a strike there. 0-1 count. Dominic Smith leads from first. It'll be a 0-1 count here to Ramos. And here's the pitch. Fastball up and inside. Up and inside. It'll be a 1-1 count. Ball 1. Crazy Mofo. Everybody do me a favor and stand up. What's going on, Crazy Mofo? Gotta go and edit some video. Catch you later. Entertainer Stuck in the 80s. Thank you for stopping by. You are the best. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off to the backstop. It'll be a 1-2 count as he fouls off the 88-mile-an-hour fastball up and inside. Anthony Simonelli, how you doing? Chris on the scoreboard. What is that called? 1-1-1. I don't know what you're talking about there, Bobby, but I appreciate the question. Yeah, it was a good swing. He was right on that. Right on it. Fugazi, last time I heard that was in Jamaica at the train station. Here's the 1-2 count, and it's a slider off the outside corner. It'll be a 2-2. Ball 2 there. Do you support the 7-Line Army? Yes. I plan on going to it. Now, the 7-Line Army is one of the coolest fan groups known to man, and I'll get into that in a second. Here's the 2-2 pitch here in the bottom of the 3rd. And fastball belted the other way, and that's another hit for Ramos as the catcher continues to impress for the New York Metropolitans. And the Mets got something cooking here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 on, no out here. But let's see if we get some runs across the board as the Mets trail 4-1. Ramos with a nice little poke to the opposite field. What made your name, your channel, Entertain? I don't even know. I originally did this for fun, and I just said, it's funny. Say entertainer in a New York accent. That's pretty much it. Didn't think much about it. And here's Peter Alonso, double in the first, the highly touted prospect. He's up with men on first and second, nobody out. Dom Smith's going to lead from second. And fastball upstairs. It'll be a 1-0 count. Let's see if Alonso could tie this up with one swing of the bat, the slugger. Love this kid. This kid's going to be a star. And here's the pitch. Curveball. I think it was a slider, actually. Just caught the outside corner, 1-1. And here's the pitch. 1-1 count. Smith leads from second. And curveball just missed it there. Swing and a miss. It'll be a 1-2 count. Alonso was swinging for the fences. He was trying to hit that ball all the way to Queens. And here's the pitch, 1-2 count. Fastball, slider actually, just off the outside corner, 2-2. Alonso grabs for the dirt to clean off the gloves a little bit as he thinks about the next pitch that might be coming. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Please ring the bell. Thank you guys for watching some preseason baseball as we watch our Metropolitans. And here's the 2-2 pitch. First and second, nobody out. Fastball, and it's popped up. And that's going to be an out. Shortstop goes for it. And one away. So one out there as Alonso pops up to the shortstop, to Gotti. Sounds like a paisan. I love baseball. I love baseball. I think you guys will too if you give it a chance. And there's Keith there laughing in the dugout. I love Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez is the best. What a pimp. What a pimp Keith was back in the day. Love that guy. Anybody ever eat at Keith's hot dog, whatever it's called, the grill, Keith's Grill, I think, at Citi Field? I've been there a few times. And here's Tebow up for his second time. And swung on and driven to opposite field. Oh, a frozen rope, but right at him. 2 down. Again, I mean, Tebow's had 2 lasers, his first 2 at-bats. Just as hit into some tough luck. What's going on, Elegant Elliot Orphan? What's going on, my man? Thank you for tuning into the stream, buddy. Yeah, can't catch a break is right. And here's the shortstop, Echeverria, whatever his name is. And a slider off the outside part of the plate. It'll be ball 1, 1-0 count. Echeverria looks at his bat. I don't know what he's reading. What do you think he's reading when he looks at that bat? Is he like looking to see how long the bat is? Maybe he brought up the wrong bat. Like, what is he looking at? I don't know what he's doing. But it'll be a 1-0 count here in the bottom of the third. 2 out. And a swing and a drive to center field and caught. I'll tell you, they were right on that pitch to the last 2 batters. They hit it right on the screws. Just hit into some tough luck. So at the end of 3, it's the Astros 4, the Mets 1. As the Mets squandered two base runners there with nobody out. Couldn't get anybody in. Wasted opportunity. Wasted opportunity. Echeverria. Can't catch a damn break. Yeah, now Geoman, usually you would think they're looking for cracks, but he didn't swing the bat. So the bat didn't hit the ball. The bat didn't come off his shoulder. So I'm thinking, like, what's this guy looking at? But maybe he was looking for cracks anyway. Maybe from a previous at bat. You would think he'd look at that before he got up in the batter's box. Bobby Woodruff wants some subs. I'll tell you, Bobby, if you think I have a good voice, I sang for you guys last night. Let it be. Let it be. I can't even sing right now. My voice is shot. But if you like my voice last night, you got to check out Bobby Woodruff. His voice is adorable. Great caller. Always calls in. Go on over there and sub up Bobby Woodruff. You want to know something? I love the New York Giants. And, of course, man. Of course. Geoman, I don't know, man. Players do some weird shit sometimes out of habit. You're right. Remember No More Garcia Pera? Well, remember when Garciaparra used to come up to the plate? His routine with the elbow guard. He did this. He taps the feet. Oh, Jeffrey Abbey, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, "Happy Sunday, Chris. I owe you. Been giving Bad Dog all the love. Here's to you, Jeffrey Abbey, my man. Thank you so much." And I know when somebody said that brought up the soccer games, I'm gonna call a soccer game. I don't know when. I'll probably wait till a big game. I think there's like a Champions League or something. I know you're a big soccer fan, so I'll probably call one of those in a couple of weeks. And there's Jeffrey Abbey. Nomad. I used to love Nomad. Remember he almost hit 400 one year. Remember that, Nomar Garciaparra? What a great player he was. What a great player. No, I don't think Broxton's got. I think Lagares is going to be the starter for the most part going into the year. I'm not a Broxton guy. Jeffrey Abbey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Kendra, it's all about getting at home. Oh, do you guys want like a lesson on baseball for the people that don't watch baseball? I'll try to do that in between innings. I'll try to do that. I like to educate because I love baseball. So if my subscribers get into it, I feel like I accomplished something because I love baseball. And I know the younger generation isn't really into it because it's slow moving. But it's actually a great game if you give it a chance. And here we go. They're interviewing Jacob deGrom, last year's Cy Young Award winner. And here's the pitch from the stretch. And fastball just missed there from Peterson. deGrom last year won the Cy Young, which goes to the best pitcher in baseball. So last year the Mets had the best pitcher in all of baseball. And I think he's the fourth pitcher in Mets history to win the Cy Young. The previous winners, of course, Tom Seaver, who did it a few times. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Fastball, fouled off. Of course, like I said, Seaver had won the Cy Young. Doc Gooden, his second year in the league in '85, lit the league on fire. One of the best individual seasons ever by a pitcher in baseball history. And then R.A. Dickey, late in his career, the knuckleballer, I think it was 2014, 2015, won the Cy Young, and deGrom did it last year. So there's been 4 Met pitchers in history to win the Cy Young. And here's the pitch from the stretch. It'll be a curveball just off the outside corner. It'll be 2-1, 81-mile-an-hour curveball just off the black. Oh, Mia Hamm is Nomar's wife. Yes, the franchise. Tom Terrific. Tom Terrific. And there's the Entertainer's Greatest Hits. Going over there and sub that up. I love that channel. Joe Musa does so much for my channel. I really appreciate him very much. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball down in the dirt. It'll be a 3-1 count. Peterson not looking too hot here to start off the 4th. I may complete this game if you guys want me to. I'll leave it up to you guys, and then I can jump into the AAF mid-game like I did yesterday. It's up to you guys. I may complete this game because I'm having a fun time calling this game. Thoughts on I'll get to that in a second. And here's the fastball down the middle, popped up, and he'll get under it. And 1 away. Pops it up there to the right fielder, so 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Chris, this is fun. You should call the whole game if it's not a blowout. Yeah, if it's not a blowout. If it's not a blowout. Okay, so my thoughts on 2-sport athletes. I don't think it's going to happen anymore because I think you have to really pay attention to your craft, especially like Kyler Murray. There's no way a quarterback could ever do that. And here's the pitch for Peterson. 1 out. Swung on, fouled off to the backstop. It'll be an 0-1 count. But the best 2-sport athletes, in my opinion, are of all time is Bo Jackson. Jim Brown was actually a tremendous. He didn't play professionally. Jim Brown, a lot of people don't know this. He's from Long Island originally. But Jim Brown, and there's the fastball, up and in, ball 1, was an unbelievable lacrosse player. He might be the greatest lacrosse player who ever lived from everything I've read. I don't play lacrosse. Jim Brown was just an unbelievable athlete. He could have done anything. And here's the pitch. Roller along the first base line. Pitcher picks it up, and Peterson's going to tag him out for out number 2. Deion Sanders, great 2-sport athlete. Brian Jordan, another example. Of course, he was a safety for the Falcons, and he was a very good player for the Atlanta Braves. There's been a few players that have done it, but it's rare. Jackie Robinson, tremendous athlete, yeah. Still interviewing DeGrom there. DeGrom looks primed and ready to go this year. Michael Jordan didn't succeed at the pro level, but yes. And here's the pitch, and strike one. Peterson hits the outside corner there with the fastball. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Nate Robinson was a great football player. Yes, running back for Washington, I think. Washington Huskies. And here's the pitch. Fastball just missed the inside corner. It'll be 1-1. I thought he was a running back. I could be wrong. I thought he was a running back. Jose Reyes. Here's the 1-1 count. And curveball in the dirt. It'll be 2-1. Nate Robinson, of course, famous for being the 5'6" basketball player from the New York Knicks. Used to dunk. Won the dunk contest twice. Who is the only player to win a Super Bowl and a World Series? I'll have to think about that. I'll get back to you. And ball 3 up and in. Just misses the inside corner there. I was going to say Deion Sanders because I thought he did win it with the 95 Braves and I knew he won a Super Bowl. So I was about to guess Deion. That's my guess. I would just think he's too short to play corner, Jose Reyes, at 5'6". But I could be wrong. And ball 4, walked him. So Peterson walks him on 5 pitches, so they'll have a man on first. 2 out here in the top of the 4th. Not a great job there by Peterson. Not a great job there. So Kyle Tucker's coming up here. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the 2nd here in the top of the 4th. Adjusts his belt there. Digs in. And here's the pitch. And he checked his swing. Did he go around? He did. Strike 1. Thought he went around. Was waiting for the umpire to tell me he did. It'll be an 0-1 count. Oh, there's Lou Brock. Showing the old timer there. Great baseball player. And here's the 0-1 count. And he delivers. Swung on and fouled away. It'll be a... they keep screwing up the scoreboard. I know it's 0-1. They called it a strike. They're saying 1-1. It's really 0-2. They're really messing around with the pitch count here. But it'll be 0-2. It'll be 0-2. I was right. It was Deion Sanders. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, AAF starts at 4. I may complete this game and start, because they don't really start at 4. They start at like 4:15, 4:10 from what I've noticed. And he tries to pick him off at first, so I may try to complete this game if it's not a blowout and then go over to the AAF at like 4:20, 4:25. So it'll be a 1-1 count. Houston leads 4-1 here in the top of the 4th. Only player to win a Super Bowl and World Series is me. Well, there you go. No, it's not on my wall, Bobby. And Peterson looks to run it back to first. Plays a little cat, little mouse. Making sure he's not getting too big of a lead. A lot of strategy that goes into baseball. You want to make sure he doesn't get too big of a lead. Certainly a opportunity here to try to steal second with an 0-2 count. Because if you get thrown out, you kind of get the guy out of a jam anyway. He gets to lead off the inning with a 0-0 count next inning. So it would make sense to attempt to steal here. And here's the pitch. And he is. He's going to go. And he's safe. Steals second there as he slides into second. Just catches the outside corner. Good throw there. And Ramos is out of the game. It's the backup catcher in there. Was not able to throw him out, but it was close. Kemp swipes his first base. Report the Mets trade Nimmo Rosales. Yeah, okay. Okay, Cushman. Chris, are you going to that Saturday game? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And here's the 1-2 count here. Top of the 4th. Astros lead 4-1. Here's the pitch. And swung on and fouled. Strike 3 went around. So that's the end of the inning as we're headed to the bottom of the 4th. 4-1 Astros lead. Astros have 4 runs on 7 hits. The Mets have 1 run on 5. Are picks in the MLB ever traded? It seems like very rare. Very rare. Anyone remember how bad Bo Jackson was in Tecmo? Oh my God. Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl, you couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop him. Tony Kemp is like Hornets Wagner out there. What the hell is going on? Hornets Wagner. Okay, you can't trip. Hornets Wagner, a lot of people don't know this, is actually the most valuable baseball card. A lot of people would think Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle. Hornets Wagner is actually the highest, to my knowledge, the most valuable baseball card. I think because it's very rare. He was obviously a great player, but not on the level of a Babe Ruth or a Lou Gehrig or someone like that. But the most valuable baseball card is a Hornets Wagner card. All right, buddy. Enjoy the flag football game run, boys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bo Jackson was a glitch in the game. Oh, God. You couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop him. There's like 3 known Wagners in existence, and 1 has been altered. Well, there you go. I knew it was a very rare card. I didn't know it was that rare. But, yeah, of course, Wagner, one of the best. I think he was a second baseman, right? I know he was a middle infield. I think he was a second baseman. But now we got a commercial break. Let's do a little history lesson. Let's go over. Okay, I got a trivia question for everybody in the chat, and I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't remember all the names. I think I remember most of them. There's only been 8 players in the history of Major League Baseball to hit 300 home runs and steal 300 bases for a career. Let me see if some of my diehard baseball fans can come up with that. 8 players have done it. 300 home runs, 300 stolen bases in a career. Give me the names. There's 8 of them. And there's the Jacob deGrom Cy Young bobblehead. And don't look it up. Do not cheat. Ricky Henderson is not one of them. Barry Bonds is 1. There's 1. Barry Bonds is 1. Henderson is not. No. Henderson is not one of them. I don't think Hank Aaron. All right, I'm going to help you guys out. Barry Bonds. Bobby Bonds. There's 2. No, McGwire didn't steal bases. DiMaggio, no. Mays, I think, is on there. Mays is 3. And here's the pitch, and it's down in the dirt. Ball 1. Babe Ruth didn't steal bases. Jeter didn't hit 300 home runs. I don't even think he stole 300 bases. Everybody do me a favor. Go on over there and sub up UCF Jaguar, by the way. Love his channel. Great guy. And here's the 1-0 count. And strike. Just on the knees there. It'll be a 1-1 count. Cano, no. Cano does not have a 300 stolen bases. I think Sammy Sosa, but I could be wrong on that. And there's the hit. All right, the guys you're not going to get, I'm going to help you with. Steve Finley did it, and Reggie Sanders did it. 2 guys that you would never think would be on that list. They both did it. That much I remember. Barry and Bobby Bonds are both on there. Carlos Beltran did it. That's 5. I'm going to have to look this up because I can't remember all of them. I think Andre Dawson, maybe? Andre Dawson, I think, did it. And there you go. Bobby Woodruff just gets them. Yes, Reggie Sanders did it. The former Red. Played in like the 90s. He was one of the players that did it. I'm going to look it up right now for you guys because I don't remember all of them. But I know there's 8. And I think I gave you 6. Beltran's definitely on there. And here we go. We got a 1-0 count. And fastball down in the dirt. It'll be 2-0. The Seahawk Blitz, what's going on? No, John Kruk was way too heavy. Tom Brady did do it. UCF Jaguar got one of them. And here's the players that have done it. Oh, wait, that's the wrong club. My God. And then I'm going to ask you another question after that. One I know off the top of my head. Swing and popped up to center field. And that'll be 2 down. This is going to be a quick inning. 2 down already? Are you kidding me? My God, I'd blink an eye. The Mets got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, you know, I think Alfonso Soriano's on there. But hold on. I gotta find this. Well, come on. They're showing me guys that might do it. I don't care about that. And there's a strike along the outside corner. Ball one in the dirt. It'll be a 1-1. All right, here it is. There are 8 members of the mysterious 300-300 club. Number one, as I said, the 2 guys that you would have never guessed are Steve Finley and Reggie Sanders. They both did it. They both played in the 90s. Steve Finley is, of course, famous, if you're a Met fan, for not catching that Todd Pratt home run in the wild card game. Went over the fence, the center fielder. Here's the 1-1 count. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll be a 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. So let me update that, and then I'll give you the rest of the names for this trivia question. So at the end of 4, it is 4-1. Astros lead. But here's the 8 names. Steve Finley, Reggie Sanders, Carlos Beltran, Andre Dawson, Bobby Bonds. We've guessed all these guys so far. Alex Rodriguez. We forgot about A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez, Willie Mays, and Barry Bonds. Those are the 8 players who have done it. The only 8 players in the history of baseball to have 300 home runs and 300 stolen bases. There you go. And now I'm going to ask you guys this. I believe, I'm not even going to check this. I believe there are 4 players. There you go. Good job, Bobby Woodruff. No, Reggie Jackson did not do it. There are 4 players in the history of baseball to have 40 home runs and 40 stolen bases in the same year. Can you name them? 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases, same year. Name all 4. And if you could do it in order, that would be even more impressive. As we got a commercial break. Soriano is 1. Alex Rodriguez is 2. Maria, what's going on? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Soriano, Alex Rodriguez. Lou Brock is no. Ken Griffey is no. Nope. No, I never did it. Sexy Go. Never did it. Never did it. But Soriano and who'd you guys say? Soriano and Alex Rodriguez. That's 2 of them. Nope. No, Pete Rose wasn't a home run hitter. Soriano and A-Rod. You guys only got 2. I'm going to give it to you in 30 seconds. Larry Walker's a no. Sosa's a no. Sosa did the 30-30. Never did the 40-40. Bonds. There you go. Bonds is 3. Jose Canseco is 4. A lot of people wouldn't have guessed that. That's the 4. It's Canseco, Soriano, A-Rod. Canseco, Soriano, A-Rod, and you guys said him. And Bonds. A lot of people wouldn't have gotten Canseco. He did it when he was younger. He was the first guy ever to do it. The 40-40 club. Those are the 4 people to ever do it. And here we go as we start the top of the 5th. And fastball right down the center of the plate by O'Rourke, the lefty. O'Rourke last year in 15 games threw 14 1/3. He gave up 2 earned runs in 14 innings in AAA. Here's the pitch from O'Rourke. Slider down in the dirt. Ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 count. The roid users, yes. The roid users. Got another trivia question for you guys real quick. This is an easy one. If you're a baseball fan, you should get it. Who's the last player to hit 400? Go! Last player to hit 400. 1-1 count and fouled away. It'll be a 1-2 count. There you go, Cushman. He got it. Ted Williams, the last player to hit 400. That's an easy one. Tony Gwynn did not do it. He batted .394 in the strike year. He's the closest to come since. Here's the pitch. Swung on and belted opposite field. It'll be a leadoff single for the Stros as they got a man on first. Nobody out. Yeah, I had to give an easy one there. I had to make people feel a little good about themselves. I had to throw one easy one in there. All right. Here's another pretty easy one. Especially, let's see if you get it, though. Let's see if you get it. Who holds the record for most hits in a single season? Who holds the record for most hits in a single season? And here's the pitch. Man on first. And ball one down low. Your mom didn't do it. No, Goat. Your mom did not do it. Bernie Williams does not have the most hits. Bernie Williams won a batting title as a Yankee. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Nobody out. Man on first. Fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Ichiro. He got it. Ichiro. New York Mets says too easy. Too easy. Yes, Ichiro was a fantastic player early on. Well, his whole career. But I think he did that in his rookie year. And here's a fastball down and outside. 3-0 count. Man on first. Nobody out. What three players have had, I'm trying to call the game question, but I'll try to think about that as I call it. 3 seasons with 20 wins and 50 saves. One for sure is John Smoltz. And here's the pitch. I'm going to guess, tell me if I'm right, Cushman, because I know he had a 50 save season, and I knew he was an accomplished starting pitcher. I'm going to guess Derek Lowe. Derek Lowe is my second guess. John Smoltz for sure, and I'm going Derek Lowe as my guess number 2, the former Red Sox. Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Derek Lowe is right. So there's 2. Let me see if I can come up with number 3. Number 3. I got to think about that one. As we get back to the game, man on first, nobody out, first and second, and fouled away. It'll be an 0-1 count. Bruce Sutter was the third. Interviewing Ramos there in the dugout. Looking adorable. He's got 2 nice hits today. Comeback time. Let's go. And slider off the outside part of the plate. It'll be a 1-1 count. The third one I'm guessing is not recent. Because I can't think off the top of my head a guy that could have done it more recently than Derek Lowe and John Smoltz. I'm guessing it's before my time when I started watching baseball regularly. Here's the 1-1 count. And fastball just hits the inside part of the plate. It'll be a 1-2. Strike on the inside corner. No, Hoffman, no way. Hoffman, I don't think Hoffman was a starter. Maybe at the very beginning of his career, but he wasn't an accomplished starter. Now, Rivera was always a relief pitcher. And curveball, swing and a miss for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. So the first and second, 1 out. I'm not going to get this one. I'm not going to get the third one. I'm going to guess Dennis Eckersley. Just a guess. Dennis Eckersley is my third guess. If I don't get it, tell me. Dennis Eckersley. Or, wait. The guy in the Yankees it could be. What's his name? Strike 1. Fastball on the outside corner of the plate. Swing and a miss. Dennis Eckersley is right. So there you go. I got the 3. Eckersley, Lowe, and Smoltz. So here's O'Rourke from the stretch. The lefty, it's an 0-1 count, first and second. And slider just missed off the outside corner of the plate, a little low. 1-1 count here, first and second, 1 out. More baseball trivia, please. Go ahead, try to stump the Tana. Go ahead. 1-1 count here, first and second here, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive, a frozen rope off the glove there. The third baseman is going to roll to the outfield, and I think a run's going to come in to score. No, they're going to hold him up. So the bases are loaded, the bases are juiced, the bases are drunk. 1 out, and the bases are full. What 2 players won MVP their rookie year? Ichiro? Ichiro for sure. Oh, I think I know this. Nobody would ever get this, and I don't know why I know this. I had his rookie card, and he wasn't that accomplished of a baseball player, but he had a great rookie year. I'm pretty sure Fred Lynn. Tell me if I'm right. Fred Lynn and Ichiro. Fred Lynn and Ichiro. And here we go. 0-1 count. Bases loaded. 1 out. I think I got this one. And if I got that, you got to be impressed, Cushman. If I got that, you got to be impressed that I pulled Fred Lynn out of the cap. And here's a slow roller. The catcher's going to step on home plate for the 2nd out. 2 outs. Fred Lynn is right. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're welcome. I didn't know he was a Hall of Famer. But I remember that statistic. Fred Lynn was the first guy to do it, obviously. I remember that. Greatest baseball player of all time, many would say Babe Ruth. All around, you could certainly say a guy like Willie Mays. And here we go. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Strike 1. Fastball there on the inside corner of the plate. Tim Tebow. No, not the best there, Pavith. Not the best. Here's the pitch. Slider off the outside corner. It'll be 1-1. Go ahead and try to come up with another one. No, I don't want Tebow anywhere near the majors. Don't want him anywhere near the majors. What an embarrassment. Here's O'Rourke. 1-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The base is loaded. Oh, wow, Sperm. So I'm going to guess it's a Philly because you live in Philadelphia. If it is, I'm going to guess Mike Schmidt. I don't know. Here's the pitch, and fastball up the outside corner of the plate. It'll be a 2-1. Do you know Noah Cahill? Of course I know Noah Cahill. That's how I think I met you. Love Noah Cahill. Who's the only player to throw a no-hit? I'm not going to get that. Not going to get that. No way I'm going to get that. And here's the... Oh, wait. No. It wasn't a no-hitter. Here's the pitch, and that'll be the end of the inning. Flies out to the right fielder. So after the top of the 5th, the score remains 4-1. I haven't updated the hits because we're having fun talking trivia. But this is fun. I love the trivias. Bumpus Jones. I would have never gotten that. Oh, Johan Santana, MH. Johan Santana threw the only Mets no-hitter, and it ruined his career because he threw 140 pitches. He blew his arm out. But yes, he is the lone Mets no-hitter. Oh, Sperm Cell, I apologize. You live in North Carolina. I just assumed you're an Eagles fan. I assumed you lived in Philadelphia. Only player with at least 50 home runs, 50 doubles, and 200 hits. Whoa. 50 homers, 50 doubles. So it's got to be a guy probably with some athleticism. Who doesn't walk a lot. To have 200 hits and 50 homers and 50 doubles. That is a tough one. Probably a guy that bats early in the order, too. The first name that popped into my head, because he had some speed, he had a freak 50 home run season, and I'm probably wrong on this. I have no idea who this is going to be. I'm going to guess, I'm going to give you my reasons for guessing this guy, and it could be Bonds, but Bonds walked a lot, so I wouldn't guess Bonds. It definitely could be A-Rod. But I'm going to guess, is the answer Greg Vaughn? Were you the person that asked me the question? Is the answer Greg Vaughn? But I'm going to guess Brady Anderson because he batted at the top of the order. He was a leadoff hitter, and he had the year where he hit 50 home runs. I'm going to guess Brady Anderson. Just a guess. What's going on, Sleeping Angels? Stand up. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Who asked the question? I don't know who asked the question. I don't remember who it was. Was it New York Mets? It was Greg. If it was, Greg Vaughn was the answer, really. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Giants win Super Bowl and Mets win, hopefully both. They both did it in 86. And here we are in the bottom of the 5th. The Mets trail 4-1. Mets, because I've never seen it. I've seen the Giants win twice. How are you doing, Sleeping Angels? And here's the pitch. Ball one off the outside corner of the plate. Slider in the dirt. It'll be a 1-0 count. Showing the kids there running out there on the outfield grass. Behind the fence, of course. Spring training. Having some good time out at the ballpark in the 89-degree weather. Who is the only player to win MVP and miss the All-Star team? Chipper Jones. I know that one, Cushman. Chipper Larry Jones. The year... That's a tough one. I know it was around 98, 99, 2000. In that area, it is Chipper Jones. I know that for a fact. It wasn't 98, because that was the home run year. Oh, wait. No, I think you're wrong, Cushman. I'm almost positive Chipper Jones missed the All-Star game the year he won the MVP. I'm almost positive. So I think you called a bad question there. Here comes Broxton, 2-1 count, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 5th. And missed there, down low on the fastball. It'll be a 3-1 count. And fastball on the inside corner, fouled off. It'll be a full count, 3-2. 95-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside part of the plate. How many numbers excluding, I think 4, MH? I think. Giants are confirmed to be on Hard Knocks, really? Oh, God. And a swing and a frozen rope, but right at the shortstop. It'll be one away here in the bottom of the 5th as the leadoff man, Broxton, grounds out to short. Yes, that's right. He missed the All-Star game in 99, but won the MVP. There you go. Marcus Graves just called it. So I got it right. Got it right. You asked the wrong question. You asked the wrong question. We just stumped the questionnaire. Trust me, guys. When you all win, you'll be in tears. Oh God, I will be dying in tears if the Mets ever win. And here we go. One out here, bottom of the 5th. Nobody on. J.D. Davis at the plate. Fastball up and in, ball 1. I'm going to work off no sleep. Oh, God, QC, man. I hope you're all right, buddy. Hope you're all right, my man. Who's the youngest player to have a triple-double? Oh, God. I mean, these questions are crazy. Swing and a miss. It'll be a 1-1 count there off the missed slider. It's obviously going to be a guy that was drafted out of high school who got to play early in his career. I'm going to guess LeBron James. LeBron James. And here's the pitch. Strike one down at the knees. It'll be 1-2. Markel Fultz, really? Huh. Talk about, that's probably his only good game he ever had. What a bust he is. Here we are on the bottom of the 5th. One out, nobody on. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. And fastball line to the opposite field. It'll get out of play. Davis wastes the pitch there. It'll be still a 1-2 count. Fouls it off. One out, nobody on. I'm surprised Markel Fultz. Showing the umpire. The umpire's got a lot of sweat there on the chest. Man, he is dying. And here's the pitch. Slider off the outside corner. It'll be a 2-2 count. I got a trivia question for you guys, but I gotta look up the answer before I ask it. I'm pretty sure I remember all the names, but I gotta look it up before I ask it. It's a good one. It is a good one. But I'll look it up in between innings. Davis fouls one off, hard ground ball, and if you guys get this, I'll be very impressed. I'm pretty sure I remember all the names, but I just want to look it up. Actually, I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to look it up. Actually, I'm going to write them down. I'm going to write them down because I know all the names, but I just want to make sure I remember all of them when I ask it. And here it is, 2-2 pitch, swung on, fouled away. Now, I'm not going to ask for the order, but I'm trying to think of the fourth. Okay, I got it. I'll ask it in a second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. One out here. Bottom of the fifth. Nobody on. And slider swung on and ripped the third on the ground, but it is fielded. And nice scoop there by the first baseman. 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth. All right, so here's the question. Philly 500, yo, buddy, how you doing? Everybody go on over there and sub up Philly 500. As I always say, he is gorgeous. He's adorable. Love that man. Go over there, show that man's channel some love. Sub him up. Philly, we are going to have to do a Mets-Phillies game. We're going to have to do it. It's just a fact. But here we go. Patrick at the plate. 2 out. Nobody on. Patrick Mazeika off the bench. And here's a fastball. Just hits the inside corner. It'll be an 0-1 count. But guys, here's my trivia question. If you guys get this, I will be so impressed. As we're talking baseball trivia, I'll wait till the end of the inning. 0-1 count. And change up there. Swing and a miss. It'll be an 0-2 count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Mets trail 4-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. The King Dingbat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And grounded on the ground to second. And that'll be the end of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down here in the fifth. Let me update the scoreboard and then we'll ask the question. Okay, so here it is, guys. Here it is. I hope you're listening. In the early 90s, I can't give you the exact, I think it was like from 92 to 96, the Los Angeles Dodgers won the Rookie of the Year award an amazing 5 times in a row. 5 years in a row, the LA Dodgers won Rookie of the Year. Without looking it up, tell me the 5 players that did it. You don't got to tell me the order. Give me the 5 players that won Rookie of the Year for the LA Dodgers. And Philly, we are doing it. We are doing it 1,000%. We are doing it. That is going to be a blast. Eddie Murray didn't play for the Dodgers. Did not play for the Dodgers. And I can name you the players. If you want me to, I'll do it. But I want to see if you guys can get it without looking it up. Now, if you look it up, no point in doing this. Piazza is one of them. Jackie Robinson played nowhere near that time period. I'm saying from 92 to 96, 5 years in a row. Pedro Martinez did not play for the Dodgers. Cal won it for the Braves, not for the Dodgers. Karros, Piazza, Raul Mondesi. New York Mets got 3 of them. Eric Karros, Mike Piazza, Raul Mondesi. You got 3 of them. You're missing 2. Bar, what's going on, my man? Thank you for tuning in the stream. Somebody already said Karros. Karros, Piazza, Mondesi are gone. Karros, Piazza, Mondesi are gone. Leroy Jenkins, no. Dak Prescott did not do it. I'm going to give you guys another minute to come up with the last 2. Hideo Nomo, that is 4. We got 4. We need the last one. The last one is the least accomplished player. Eric Karros was the first baseman. Karros, Nomo, Piazza, and Mondesi are off the board. There's one more. And Hideo Nomo was said, you just did not do it. Neither did Haywood Jablomi. Neither did Seymour Butts. My brother said, do 2 split squad games count as 2 wins? I'm not sure, to be honest. Manny Machado is not. There you go. Todd Hollinsworth is the 5th, and Omkar swears he didn't look it up. Todd Hollinsworth, the corner outfielder. So it might have been a center fielder. Yes, 5 Dodgers in a row won Rookie of the Year, and those were the 5. Todd Hollinsworth, Mike Piazza, Hideo Nomo, Raul Mondesi, and Eric Karros. There you go. And here we go. Top of the 6th, Astros lead 4-1. And here's the pitch. And fouled away. It'll be a 1-1 count. Haywood Jablomi. Yes. Never did anything after that. Complete fluke of a Rookie of the Year. Never did anything after that. 95, real quick. Because I remember this one off the top of my head. And swing and a drive, and that's a leadoff single by the Astros. So they'll have a man on first, nobody out here in the top of the sixth. 95, I need you guys to give it to me real quick. Yeah, 5 rookie year in a row, all from the Dodgers. All of them from the Dodgers. Son, you can't. All right, so 95, I need you to give me the rookie of the year. Both were very accomplished players. 95, give me the rookie of the year from the American League and the National League. Do it. And here's the pitch from the stretch. 1 on, nobody out for the Astros as they lead 4-1. Nomar is 1. Nomar is 1. Jeter won in 96. Nomar won in 95. And here's the pitch. And ball 1 downstairs. Nomar. Bend over did not do it. Nope. So far you got 1. Now you need the National League. You need the National League. And Caminero looks over to first, looks the runner back here. 1-0 count here in the top of the 6th. 1 on, nobody out. No, what? Oh, you know what? Maybe I got the wrong year. It's 97. Maybe. I might have screwed this up. And here's the curveball. Swinging a drive to center field. Back off the wall. And that's going to be a lead. Oh, well, they already had a man on first. So it's going to be second and third. He's going to run home. The throw to the plate. He is safe. 5-1 Astros lead as he smashes a double off the wall. My God, they are getting smoked. We update that scoreboard. What MLB team drafted Tom Brady? I honestly have no idea. No idea. So 5-1 Astros here. Top of the 6th. We might not complete this game because this is a complete. It's getting out of hand now. Astros are playing 2 teams at once, Connor Burke says. What round? Oh, it was late. I can tell you that much. I think it was the last round. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 off the outside corner. 2-0. Mike Piazza, a lot of people might not know this. Oh, God, Mike Scott, the former Astro pitcher. I didn't get to see that, but yeah, I mean, Mike Scott killed the Mets in the 80s. Killed the Mets. Killed everybody. And here's the pitch, and ball 3 off the inside corner. It'll be a 3-0 count. Man on third. 5-1, already a run in here in the 6th. Oh, I got a trivia question for Mets fans. Strike 1, swing and a miss off the inside corner. It'll be a 3-1 count. Real quick, who is the last player to make an out at Shea Stadium? Who made the last out at Shea Stadium? You should get this if you're a Met fan. Here's the 3-1 count. And a fastball lined opposite field, and it's going to be another run. 6-1 Astros lead. Let's update that scoreboard. David Wright is wrong. David Wright is wrong. Bend over is wrong. It was a left-handed hitter. And here's the pitch from the stretch. Man on first. Nobody out. 6-1 Stros. All right, you want me to get... There you go. Joe Musa got it. Ryan Church. We're getting all religious up in here. MH got it too. Ryan Church. And here's the pitch. 1-0 count. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. Swing and a drive. And that's another base hit. Another single here by the Astros. The Mets are just getting torn apart here. Ryan Church was it. So, first and second, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Okay. I got another one. Who is the Mets player that was famous for, I believe it was his first 2 years in the major leagues, hit a home run in his first at-bat of his career? He hit a home run on opening day, the first at-bat of his major league career, and then the next year to lead off the season, he hit another leadoff home run. Name that Met. In his rookie year, he had a leadoff home run, his first at-bat. And then he did the same thing the following year to lead off the season. Name that Met. 1-0 count, first and second, nobody out. Not Strawberry. Not Strawberry. I don't have my porn channel, Timothy. Don't have it. No, not Lenny Dykstra. Not Lenny Dykstra. And here's a grounder up along the base. Oh, and it's another error by the Mets. They're looking like the 62 Mets here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Nope, not Strawberry. Not Reyes. Not Greg Jeffries. Not Jeff Kent. Not Wally Backman. All right, you ready? You guys are going to cringe when I say this name. Kaz Matsui. Kaz Matsui. So, here we go. 6-1 Astros. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And here's the pitch. Ball one off the outside corner of the plate. And swing and a miss. Strike one over the middle of the plate there. What was he saying? Somebody asked me a question. I'm never gonna get that. The 4 quarterbacks from NC State. I know Phillip Rivers is one of them. And here's the 1-1 count. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And curveball right over the middle of the plate there. 1-2 count. These players we don't even know. This guy's name is Principal. Literally, his last name is Principal. Like I'm going to the principal's office. Well, oh, that's right. He started with NC State. He finished with Wisconsin. And fouled away one. So, yeah, I guess, yes. Russell Wilson is one of them. Good call there. So, it'll be a 1-2 count. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And here's the pitch. And popped up to center field. And that's going to get a run home. This will be a sac fly. So 1 out. The runners will advance. So it'll be first and third. Here in the top of the 6th. And it's 7-1 Astros. Yes, I'm going to be doing the AAF. I was going to do the whole Met game, but this is becoming an absolute albatross, an absolute blowout. So I'll be at 3:35. I'll be stopping this, taking about a 15-minute break, and then going live for the AAF game. Longest home run at Chase Stadium, Mo Vaughn. Hit it off the top of the scoreboard. Hit it off the top of the scoreboard. It was an absolute bomb. And here we go, first and third, 1 out, 7-1 Stros lead. And here's a drive to opposite field. It is high, it is far, it is gone. Not going to get the home run call for the opposing team, but the Astros take a 10-1 lead. 10-1 lead, my God. 5 runs here in the 6th. And this is just an absolute blowout as the Mets are getting destroyed here in their second spring training game. 10-1 Astros. Oh, no, MH actually don't do that, no. It's out of here. Who's the only third baseman to win the Gold Glove in his first 6 seasons? All right, I have a guess for that. I'm probably wrong. I have 2 guesses for that. My first guess is Scott Rowland. My second guess is Brooks Robinson. And here's the pitch, and fastball popped up, first base, and 2 out. As Herrera, the Mets. I didn't know Dilson Herrera's back with the Mets. I didn't even know that. They obviously traded him a few years ago when they got Jay Bruce. Dilson Herrera's back with the Mets apparently. The second baseman makes the catch there. Nolan Arenado, is that the answer? Can I sing for the... No, I have my line for the whole... But I don't want to ruin it. And here's the pitch. Slider over the middle. Strike 1. It'll be an 0-1 count here. 0-2 count. Top of the 6th. 10-1 Astros lead. Ball 1 in the dirt. 1-2 count. Alex Degotti 0 for 2 with a walk in the second, a run scored. Here's the pitch. Swing and popped up, and that'll be the end of the inning. But the Mets trail 10-1 at the end of 6. 10-1. My God. 13 hits for the Astros. 6 for the Mets. I'm not trying to... I missed it. What's the question? I mean, I'm sure it's a stupid question, but what's the question? I'm not dodging it. Anything can happen in baseball. This is true. Can we do AAF trivia in your next stream? Who played the first game in AAF? I think Orlando did, right? I don't remember who they played. Who is the only first overall pick never to play an MLB game? I have no idea. Not off the top of my head, there's no way I'm going to get that. Got a Mike Schmidt card. Very good stuff, Joseph. Very good stuff. Commercial break here. John Elway, was he the first? I know he was a baseball player. Was he the first overall pick? Okay, okay. Yeah, we've never gotten that. Ever. And here we go. 10-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. This will probably, unless the Mets do something here, this will probably be the last inning we call. And then we'll take a quick break in between games. Showing Conforto there. Kid Conforto, the lefty. And Ramos in batting practice. There's Dom Smith. Dom Smith looking a little fit at least. He's not a fat ass. Who pitched the first pitch in Mets history? I'm not going to get that. I should probably know that, but I'm not going to get that. And here comes Brandon Billick at the coming in. And then Alonso will lead it off. Let's see what he could do. Ball 1 off the inside corner of the plate. Yes, Las Vegas always wins. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and fouled off. Alonso with a... He's got a good swing, this kid. He's got a very good swing. Alonso 1 for 2 today. He had a double in the first. And here's Bylock. The pitch swung on and popped up to right field. It'll be one away. Routine fly ball, can of corn. Yeah, no, I don't think Jose... I was about to say that. I don't think Elway was a second-round pick in football. You want to interview a time traveler? So do I, Philly. Tacos or cheese or chicken? How about all of them together? Give me a taco with cheese and chicken. Interviewing Keon Broxton there, who batted a 179 last year. Not bit of a letdown at the major league level. And here's the pitch. Ball one off the outside corner of the plate. I didn't know that either. I'll be honest, you stumped me. I didn't know Scott played for the Mets. That's before my time. And there's a changeup. Strike one. It's a 1-1 count. MH, I agree with the entertainer. Give me all. Give me all of them. Put them together. Mash them up. Mash them up. Here's the pitch. Ball two off the outside corner of the plate. MH, I'm 5'11". Why does everybody think I'm shorter than what I say? I'm 5'11". Maybe I look small sitting in the chair. I don't know. But I'm 5'11". Here's the pitch. Ball three off the outside corner. Good eye. Working the count here. 3-1. Chargers beat the Steelers. Okay. Okay. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and fouled off. It'll be a full count. Okay, MH. Okay. What former Giant holds the record for sacks in a game? OCU Manure, 6. Against the Philadelphia Eagles, Monday Night Football. I think that's it. Here's the pitch, full count, curveball, strike three looking, sit down. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Any news on the Hogate? I haven't heard any recent news there, Stan. Have not heard recent news on the Hogate. NL East of who I hate. Okay. I mean, when I was growing up, the Braves by far were my most hated team. Then it adjusted to the Phillies when they got good. Then it adjusted to the Nationals because I couldn't stand Bryce Harper. And there's a ball. Curve ball off the inside corner. That's tough. I'm still going to go Braves. Because, I mean, I hated them as a kid. I'm going to go Braves 1. I think I'll go Phillies 2. Nationals 3, Marlins 4. In that order. You're done talking to me. All right. Okay. I apologize, whatever I did there, Connor Burke. And ball 3 off the outside corner. It'll be a 3-0 count. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And ball 4 takes it outside. So the Mets have a walk here. 2 outs, nobody on. Astros lead 10-1. What an embarrassment. Bylock walks him on 4 pitches. See if the Mets could hit a home run so I get to make this home run call. And here's Dilson Herrera, the former top prospect for the Mets. Didn't do too well last year. That's probably why he's back. He batted 184 when the Mets traded him for Jay Bruce. And here's the pitch. Strike 1. Fastball. Just hit the inside corner there. Here's the pitch. Curveball up the outside corner of the plate. 1-1 count. And thank you for the subscription. I hear an ambulance there. Anybody new, it seems like it's died down, but anybody new to the channel, if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Ring the bell. 1-1 pitch here to Herrera. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 2. Slider off the outside corner of the plate. Steven Mendez, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, buddy. Get ready for work. You have a great day. GC Dilson Herrera, what a bug. Oh, God, yeah. I was upset when they traded him, but yeah, he's been horrible. And here's the pitch. Herrera swing and a miss. It'll be a 2-2 count. The former, I think he was like our top 3 or 4 prospect in our minor league system. But we know as Mets fans, they always overrate their prospects. I mean, I go back to Alex Ochoa. I mean, all of them. I mean, most of their prospects are very overrated. Specifically, position players. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and popped up. And that'll be, if he catches it, that'll be the end of the inning. Center fielder comes in. And he catches it. So at the end of 6, it's Houston 10, Mets 1. Enter my tainter. It will be funny. Murray gets drafted in round 1 to be the first player to be picked in. I doubt it. I doubt it. He wasn't the first pick in football and baseball. I think he was the 9th overall selection by the Oakland A's. Yeah, GC Alonso looks good. He's had a couple of nice at bats. He went the opposite field, which impressed me. Both times, his first 2 at bats, I think. First one definitely. 41-33. Why are we typing 41-33? Is that the Super Bowl score? Is that what that is? Yeah. Yeah, he's got to get better with the glove. Oh, round 1, that one. Okay. My mama has like 8 rings, Connor Burke says. I know 2. Because they're both in my time. The 2 Giants who have worn number 10. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure. I know Eli, obviously. But I'm pretty sure Fiegels wore 10. Maybe before Eli got there. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Chris, have you been abducted in plain sight on Netflix? The neighbors had an affair with it. What? Oh, have I seen abducted? No, I have not. Oh, there you go. Okay, Tarkenton, Van Pelt, and Eli. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I thought Fiegels had 10, but maybe I'm wrong. Bobby says I'm right. And there's the pitch. Strike on the inside corner of the plate from Casey Coleman. 10 games last year, he had a 6.91 ERA. Strike 2, swing and a miss. This will probably be the last half inning I call. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll go live probably about 3:45, 3:50 for the AAF. And slider in the dirt. It'll be a 1-2 count here in this horrible, horrible game. I think the trivia got a little out of hand. I think we'll probably cut the trivia off next time. Maybe save it for when there's a complete blowout. Like now would have been a good time to start the trivia. Next time we'll stick to the game. But we had a good time though. Good first call for a baseball game. Here's the pitch from the stretch. Grounder. Drilled into the ground there, and it's bobbled by the shortstop. Comes up with it, and he guns him out at first. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Baseball, it's back, baby, the QC says. That's right. Stand up, baseball fans. And here we go. 1 out, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Fastball right down the middle of the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Fastball down low and in. Evens up the count. Graydon Goatsman, 2018 in the minors, 239, 3 home runs, 20 ribs, and a 270 on base percentage. Curveball, swing and a miss, 1-2 count. It's a hot yellow mustard, German mustard. What brand is sold at Shea? Well, Shea Stadium doesn't exist anymore. I'm trying to remember what mustard that. The thing, and here's the ground that is short, and two away. Throws a bullet there to Davis, and no, that's not Ike. That's another Davis who's playing first. I can't remember, because the thing is, when they had Shea, I didn't eat mustard. I've eaten mustard later in my life. I was not a mustard eater back when they had Shea Stadium. So I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I don't eat mayo. I'm not a mayo guy. Oh, you're right. I think that is right, Bobby. I think I remember that being the brand. I think that's right. So here we go. Top of the 7th. 2 outs. Nobody on. And strike one on the outside corner of the plate. This pitcher, I didn't even get his name. He's not going to be on the roster. Whenever there's not a name on the back of your jersey, that's usually a sign that you're not going to make the Major League team. And there's a curveball. Ball one. But he's wearing 86. Of course, the most famous year probably in Mets history. 1986. Astros are winning 10-1, Ligma. 10-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Fouled away. It'll be a 1-2 count here. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. It's close. New York Mets, New York Giants. It's close. And here's the 1-2 pitch. And misses outside with the curveball. It'll be a 2-2 count. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you haven't done so, hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. I'm watching the Yankees. Yeah, Yankees are killing. I mean, the Yankees are going to be good this year. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball lined up the middle for a base hit. 10-1 Astros lead. And they'll have a man on first here in the top of the 7th. Well, I wish you had room on the screen to do an actual... See that vodka? I would love to do that. It would just take... It's hard enough to call a game, address the chat, address the scoreboard as much as I can. There's no way I'd be able to do that. But that would be cool to have a scoreboard to show you what they're doing on a at-bat by at-bat basis. Maybe I could do that, but that's a lot of work. Maybe I could do it in between innings. Here's the pitch to Quinn. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's a lot of work. Bavit, we're going to call it. I mean, it's the top of the 7th now, but it's a blowout. So we're going to stop it after this. And then we're going to go to the football game in about 15 minutes. And here's a grounder up along the third base line. Fouled and out of play. It'll be an 0-2 count. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Quintana. 2 out, man on first. And swung on, fouled off to the backstop. Chris Sonora's back. He had to eat. 2012 quarterback threw for 527 yards and 5 touchdowns. God. I got to think. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Strike 3. Look, and that's the end of the 7th. So, at the end of 6.5, it's the Mets trail the Astros 10-1. $527. My God. I'll just guess. Drew Brees. And the channel that the game is on, shave your ball. I'm not going to shave your balls. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Matter of fact, let me look that up for you guys now, and then I'm going to take about a 15-minute break to get set for the AAF game. So I give you the channel that it's on. It's probably going to be on CBS Sports. That seems to be the channel it's usually on. Come on, you stupid remote. Yeah, it's on CBS Sports. CBS Sports at 4 o'clock. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to that channel now. Stupid remote. All right. So, yes. CBS Sports. Calm your stupid remote. No, it's not Rivers or Breeze. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for the subscription. But yeah, guys, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to be back live in literally 15 minutes. I just got to get the scoreboard up. And that's it. And then I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Go to the bathroom real quick. And maybe even 10 minutes. Maybe I'll be back real soon. So, we'll be back live in a minute. I hope you guys come back. Thank you guys for tuning into the Mets stream. It's my first one. I hope to do a lot more during the season when the games matter. I may do another preseason game next week if there's one. I don't know the schedule. I don't know if it's televised. But I saw an opportunity to do my first baseball game. Hope I did a good job. Like I said, we're going to limit the trivia next time because it got out of hand. It kind of took my attention away from calling the game. But I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you guys for being a part of the stream. Anybody new or subscribe, I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon.